Are we live? Gary, is the big button green? Are we live? Is it flashing? Can you even tell the difference? Okay, it's flashing. You know when on off, on off, on off. Let's see. I see a chat rolling. Are you guys here? I need to make sure you guys are seeing this before we get going. Let's see. We are live. All right, there we go. We got some confirmation from Valentin. All right, people. How do I start this? Let's just say Galaxy Heroes is the gift that keeps on giving. I want to make sure we get this first and foremost. People don't be like, what is he talking about? It's first and foremost right at the beginning of the stream before we do the 20-part intro. This is the best thing I think Galaxy has given us in a very long time. Now, you might be saying, oh, are you talking about the Journey Quest Lightspeed tokens? I love Lightspeed tokens. I love Lightspeed tokens are the best. No, that is the low IQ answer. That is the incorrect answer for constantly playing Galaxy Heroes and slaving away at the game, doing your dailies and doing your chore quests. No, I say. Galaxy Heroes just gave us the best gift ever from the Partagas event. And they might not even know that it was a gift in disguise. We have just gotten the perfect title that summarizes Galaxy of Heroes. Dang, you got a 2056 in JC. Hell yeah, Charlie, love to see that. There's a brand new title in the game. I rarely ever mess up cosmetic titles in the game because it's whatever. I had changed my title for the first time in many, many eons. Is that the word, eons? I think that's the one. Not neon, Gary. Eons, whatever. Anyways, if you did a part, I guess, I think it was tier 3 or 4. I don't know. So hopefully you're using your crystals to get Partagas up and running to get the Lightspeed tokens for Andor, yada, yada, yada. We got a brand new title called TBA. This summarizes Galaxy of Heroes, baby, in perfect form. Yes. Yes. I hope this was an accident because it is the most beautiful thing ever. They just didn't have time to put in what the title is. So CG, I'm begging you, please, for all that is holy in the land of RNG here, don't change this. Please, I am begging you to leave this in the game. This put the biggest smile on my face. I'm like, yes, this is why I get up to do my Galaxy Heroes dailies in the morning. So one more time, can you clap it up for them? Yeah. I have it equipped already. Take a look, hold on. There it is. TBA, baby. Yes. What will be announced? We don't know. It's TBA. Leaving us in suspense. Please, CG, don't change it. I'm begging you. So if the Lightspeed tokens weren't enough incentive to get these characters up free to play, that should be the incentive now. The title alone, TBA, is 1 trillion% worth it. And on that note, it's time for Grand Arena. See you there. Time of the day where we put the G to the A to the C together forever. That's right. There are not many pretty three-letter words out there, but when you put GAC together, life is complete. What can I frickin' say? And look at this. To prove it, we have 3 gifted memberships from I Want Sivro Stisla. Nailed it! Thank you so much for the 3 gifted memberships today, my friend. Represent the G to the A to the C. Baby, TBA is GAC. Galaxy Heroes is in a perpetual state of TBA, baby. We're early, but we not. I know you guys don't care about my life. It's okay. I don't want to talk about me too much. I want to talk about me in other ways. I am tired out of my mind. I got like 0 sleep last night. So I'm not going to the Grand Arena. I'm calling it early, and I'm going to spend some time with my gals because I have been busy to the gills lately. So we're going to do some Grand Arena, knock it out. Then I'm going to take a little siesta right afterwards. Hopefully. Here's the thing. I swear I can never sleep anymore. I can't. I really can't. That means it's going to be good, and you better freaking believe it, baby. Baby Quiggle. Oh, so many things. But yeah, Baby Quiggle's going through a little teething phase. So that's part of the problem. Then when I get woken up, I can't fall asleep because my mind works a trillion miles an hour thinking about all the stuff I gotta do, thinking about this, thinking about that, and I can't fall back asleep. So I'm like, all right, guess I'm waking up today at 3 a.m. So I got a nice solid, what was it, an hour and a half of sleep for right now. Teeth BA, yes, teeth BA. Yeah. Nice, love to hear that. Oh. One more thing to keep you awake, Satele song. Yeah, that too. I did think about that too. It's like, oh, I gotta do this. And then I gotta do all this stuff for Chronoseum. And I gotta do this. And then as I'm holding the baby, trying to put it back, so I'm like, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could have had all this money for tuition, but I'm doing it to make video games. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? You know, that's how my brain works. I'm thinking about 5 million things at once here. I'm off today, so it's time to use my time wisely. On the streaming the dominance. You better freaking believe it, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. At least he's streaming it all. Exactly. That's what I like to hear. Baby is streaming, and now it's working. No better way of doing it, my friends. That's right. So, all right. Let's get down to business. Let's just get to it. Gary, where's that? There, thank you. I was like, going to say, where the hell is my music, man? Here's what we got. Let's get going. 90 minutes sleep, perfect time for Sagar and Baylan kit reread time. No kidding. Yeah, this week, probably the most garbage I've slept in a minute here. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like and here's the thing. I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna stream Grand Arena, but I know how I'm gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to sleep until the Grand Arenas are done. So I gotta do it anyways. And if I gotta do it, I might as well be here doing it with you guys here. So we're gonna knock it out so I can try to have at least a nice solid couple-hour siesta. We'll see how it goes. Can I get a call out? Hell yeah. Just because your name is Terminator 7652. Yay! I like that a lot. Yeah. All right. Get some sleep, mate. Best of luck on GC. Here's the thing. I wish I could sleep. I try to do so much. Like, all right, how do I describe it? I try to think like just a just a black canvas in my mind. Otherwise, my brain just starts thinking about so many thoughts. It's like I can't even like focus on one thing. It's like all over the place. I try to meditate. I can't. My brain works too crazy. You see how I am you saw my Conquest ranking video? Imagine that, but times 5,000 in my brain. That's me filtering my brain speed, if you think about it. The fact that my mouth can only speak as fast as it can. It moves faster than the brain. What can I say? Anyway, yeah, try reading a kit. You know what? Kind of not jokingly, but jokingly. The best time I sleep, because I do all my Galaxy Heroes, Conquest dailies and all that right before I go to bed. Playing Conquest, it is such a snooze fest. It puts me to sleep sometimes. Like, I'm not kidding. I'll be playing like dozing off. So you know what, Galaxiers, you guys do a fantastic job making game modes that put me to sleep. Coliseum's another one, but those only take like 2 minutes. Coliseum, you got to play for like an hour. So it's good to kind of wind me down and, kind of dull the mind a little bit here. So I'm looking forward to the Covenant Conquest coming up around this. People hate it. I hate it too for some reason, but I love it because it puts me to sleep. It really does. Anyways, Conquest is an excellent sleep aid. See, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. See, I'm not crazy. I am. But you guys know what I mean. It really is. It's like it serves a purpose for something unintended. I don't know if that was their game design goal that they were trying to make out of it here. Yeah. Where's our Coliseum ASMR? Yeah, probably got to start listening to that. All right. Let's get down to work. You need a Lord Vader versus Tusken machine for nap time. I really do. So here's the thing. Like, I don't know how to do it. It's like, Like I tried listening to like you know, static noise, whatever it's called, I don't know, white noise, brown noise, the TV noise, whatever they call. It's like that distracts me even more. I don't know. I literally need to get punched in the face so I knock out, I think. It's probably how it goes. Anyways, let's go ahead, clap it up for Garza Ren, representing heroes. If you're looking for a hero, you know where to find him, right there. Yeah. Sleep during the game boost metrics. The game boost metrics? The game boost, what game boosted metrics are we talking about? Yeah, see, my brain's probably not even working right now. What can I say? Instead of white noise machine, I have conquest noises to help me fall asleep. Nothing like doing X battle 20 times. You just gotta watch it. Like you can't even. You gotta watch them do the battle 20 times in a row. Then you gotta do it again with the next character that's gotta survive 20 times, and then the next one. It's great stuff, man. It's amazing. EA's metrics. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look at Garza Ren and the performance that he put up on the board. Started up pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I took a little sneaky peek over here. And I'm telling you, I told you guys last Grand Arena, I made an idiotic genius decision. Through my idiocy, I found wisdom. Through my idiocy, I may have found something that people weren't expecting. I decided for, again, just to leave my mistake of not having Ben Solo on defense. I left Ezra, I left Baby Cal. Again, this is like the third Grand Arena in a row where I've gotten multiple holds on this. So you know what? If it's not broken, I'm not gonna fix it. So happy to see that that's somehow working. I don't know, it feels better for some reason than Ben Solo on defense. Otherwise, front wall did pretty good stuff. Is Garza in the chat? Where is this guy at? Where's Garza? Where you at? Garza. Where is he? I can't find. Where are you at? I don't know. I can't find. But I believe he's here. Garza, I know you're in our spirit right now. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully all is well. You're right here. Is that actually you? Oh, Ruben Garza. I mean, shoot. All right. That's all I need. If you can, I need you to verify, send me your credit card credentials and a couple of crystal packages just to verify this is actually you, okay? I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. All right. So you did pretty good on the front wall here. I want to know, Garza, since you're here, what are you throwing up against this? Actually, I should probably check SWGoH because we have data logs for last Grand Arena cycle, right? Very curious to see what people are throwing up against this here. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull that up. One moment. One small moment here. All right. Let's go ahead. SWGoH. SW. Where the heck is it? GOH.GG. SWGoH.GG. All right, geez, come on, pull it up. All right, we are pulling up. Yeah, let's go take a look and see what people are doing over here. All right, so Gary, pull it up. Let's go. Where the heck is it? Where'd you put the thing? All right, there we go. All right, that was Satele testing day. Let's check out this. Check out my defenses here. Wow. Wow, Darth Vader dunking on Sith Eternal. Interesting. I know we've used Sith Eternal against this, so that's kind of surprising to see. All right. Satele. Ooh. Hey. Satele lost against the Stranger, but there was Wat Tambor. I'm not sure if that's a good call for 3v3. Maybe 5v5. All right. Jedi Master Luke versus Baylan. Ooh. I actually want to try this. Now that Jedi Revan's gone, does Master Luke suck against Baylan? I don't know. Let's see. What was used up against my Raid Shadow Legends? Is this the one? Where's my Raid team? Huh. They didn't fight it. Yeah, they got stuck here. That's right. They got stuck. Okay. Let's check out round 3. Okay, defense. Let's see this. All right. LV versus Stranger. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Yeah. Cere Junda. Malikos. Baylan. All right, Bane versus Hondo. That's very gutsy. Very gutsy. Reva versus Baylan fail. Bo-Katan versus Lord Vader. Yeah, been there, done that. That's pretty gutsy. Beskar Bando versus Ahsoka. Okay. I appreciate the boldness. Looks like Baylan carrying against the Gucci man. All right, where the heck is the raid battle? Where the heck is the raid battle? Did I miss it? Attempt 2. Where was attempt 1? Oh, yeah, that was Malicos. All right, so they had to use Queen Amidala. They cleaned that one up. I don't know. Essentially, maybe it's just shutting down Malicoses when people are trying to throw it up against them. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, remember the Finn with the Wampacron? Check this out. Pull this up. Pull this up. All right, so front wall, nothing much more to report beyond that. I just want to keep saying there might be a genius behind not having Ben on the team. So again, what is he there for? He's just there to kind of, he's a glorified puzzle extender. That's it. Maybe you just got to have more complicated puzzle pieces that aren't as long, but they're short and deadly. Remember, as Yoda says, size matters not. Check this out, back wall. My goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4 big battles going on here. Boba Fett and Asajj getting 8 holds. Wowie zowie. Bad Batch Omega, 3 holds. And get a load of this. I was like, should I take the Wampacron off Finn? I'm like, you know what? If it's running good, let it keep running. Got another 4 holds on Resistance and the Wampacron. Probably not good use of Wampacron, but hey, if it's getting holds, can I complain? And then look at this. Commander Cody with probably garbage mods. I don't know if he's got mods on him, to be honest. Got 2 holds on that one, so pretty good. Pretty good. People underestimated Zori. I don't know if it's that or just the Datacron, just gnarly as hell. Top wall, very good. Garza got back on his feet up here. And back wall, all right. So, through my idiocy, my genius defense is still getting me wins. I like to see that. I like to see it. Hey, Blaze is saying, how the heck we doing 83 months? Here's to another month on the glorious Empire. My thoughts on the next GLs, either new Mando or heir to the Empire Throne. What's your thoughts? I've been on the board. I thought last year was going to be heir to the Empire Throne. That's what I was thinking, because it's like, oh, it's Ahsoka. And yes, they said they're not really doing GLs in pairs anymore, but they still kind of did. You know, you had Jabba going into Leia, for example. So, like, they still do pairs, just maybe not paired, like, at the same exact time. So I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be Ahsoka going into heir to the Empire Throne. And that didn't happen. It was GL Hondo. So I'm kind of up for either or. I do think it's likely going to be somewhere in the ballpark of Ahsoka Mando related. Again, I'm not really giving you any high intel here. We already were told by Siege that they're celebrating Andor, Mando, Ahsoka this year, it would seem. And it looks like we're going to Mando stuff. So it depends. If you're a fan of maybe come early fall, we're going to get a GL, then likely whatever's going to be dropping a Mando could be leading into that. So maybe it's a GL Mando. If I had to put money on one or the other, a GL Mando sounds more likely than a Thrawn unless Ahsoka content hits us first. Then I'll have a different take on that. Then I'll got a different take on that. We'll come back around to that. But right now, if I had just based off limited information, I'm guessing Mandalorian Galactic Legend, I suppose. I don't know, but then you never know. We could have another Hondo GL that comes out of the blue. So we'll have to wait and see. And let's see here. We got ourselves Alex Satele. Let's get our first battles locked in on the south wall. We have Alex Satele to 499, not as long, just short and deadly. Q and Michael Scott, big yeet, baby. Yeet! You better freaking believe it. All right, here's what we got to handle. Bring him on over. GL Darth Tyrannus. It's again, my wish list, like what I wish is a GL, is not the same as reasonable speculation. Like if you had to put money down, your entire life savings, whether it's a jar of mayonnaise or $5 quadrillion, what are you putting your money on that this year's GL is going to be X character? I would probably not put money on a Galactic Legend Revan, for example. I want that to happen. It's not going to happen this year. At least I don't think with a high degree of probability. So then, yeah, you got to kind of just like work with the most you got to maximize the probabilities that you are right. And then you could be like, yeah, I'm the best. All the money on Maul, I don't know. We just got a new Maul this year. It'd feel weird getting another Maul. I think there's room for another Maul down the road. I think there's room for another Maul of some sort. Something more crime lordy, potentially. You know, like it's more Shadow Syndicate type of either Shadow Collective, whatever the heck they're called. I think it's a little too early, though. We have plenty of balls in the game. We just got a new one, and we're heading to Mando stuff. But, you know, next year, you never know. That could be different. Again, we see the Maul TV show. Generally, a year later, we see stuff from said TV show get added. That's usually the pattern, you know, within a year. Andor took a little bit longer, it felt like. But anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead and knock out some battles. Or else starting early means I'm just going to stream for 4 hours instead. You guys know how I am. When I'm with you guys, that's the reason I do this, man. It's like, shoot, we can hang out, chat, talk stars, and dang, life is good. You can't complain about that, right? All right. Here we go. Satele, you are so far 3-0 versus this, baby. I might be cheating a little bit. I think this Datacron's Terminator might be kind of beneficial, but I'm not going to complain. Send him on in. Let's go. All right, light side Duke. I'm so mad we haven't gotten that yet. All right, all in on Star Killer. Let's get it down and dirty. All right, and that's all she wrote. All right, I like to call Revan for the assist to get under their mark, ready to go. Holy cow, big damage, big plays. All right, we're just, you know what? Shoot. I know I should do this ability. All right, just do it. Just do that one. Here we go. He's gonna do a little dance, and that's basically it. That's all. That's all. Boy, the game can't even handle the sheer amount of power Satele's throwing down. And that's all, y'all. That's all. Easy, clean, smooth. Cut through the butter plays. And there we go. I love that Maul self-marks himself. It kind of helps with the cooldown reductions as well. Stranger is trash. Actually, on that note, I forgot. We should have some preliminary data on Satele versus Stranger. Where's the thing at? Let's take a gander, shall we? All right. Strangers in the night. All right, and let's go ahead, throw on all the 12 bajillion Omicrons on this team. Yeah. All right, and let's go. Anything else missing? Yeah, throw on the Datacron, I guess. Yes, throw it on. Maul. All right. Wow, okay. Huh. Satele is at 65% Aruski. Much lower than I was anticipating. So I'm at 100%, but I think I know why. I think I could take a really good guess as to why. I wonder. So we're actually, hold on. Let's make sure we do this right, because people might have garbage Sateles they're trying to sell. All you people with your garbage low relics. You guys aren't rocking a relic 10. Are you guys out of your mind? All right, and then let's put in relic. Let's put like minimum relic 7. You know, let's get all these garbage gear 12 Sateles out of my face. All right, so a little bit better. I think I was expecting something in the 80% range. This is pre-Datacrons, so I think I know what can make this even better, and that's basically what I've been doing. It's been so easy, and I think it's because the 25% Terminator boost. Make sure you get out there before Stranger, Star Killer, and the crew can do anything. So let's see. We went from 74% to 86%. Yeah, so it could be that. I mean, it's not a drastic boost, but it's still a substantial, boost out there. So I think it could be a combination of things. If your relics are low, remember, guys, relic delta is a thing. We don't live in the good old days of competitive integrity in the game. So if you're rocking a relic 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Satele, remember, those protection bonuses, or even on the rest of the team for that matter. If Revan's, let's say, Relic 3, even though Satele's trying to give him all the protection gains, Relic Delta's going to chop away that protection damage. So you need to get those relics up and running, whether on Satele. Well, actually, you need Satele and the other guys, because Relic 3, Relic 5 is not going to really cut if you're fighting Relic 9, 10 Maul teams, for example, here. So, how dare you say 6, 7? I know. I can never look at those numbers the same ever again. It's like you could say, 6, 9, those are never consecutive numbers. So it's like, it's not affecting my daily life. Like, you have to go out of your way to say 6, 9, but 6, 7, it's like, are you kidding me, man? For the rest of eternity. Anyways, so I want to make sure you guys understand that for those that are like, I'm struggling. The Terminator thing does help, but as you saw, the bigger jump was having some better relics. I think, what did I put in Relic 7? And I think Relic 7's kind of like ultra bare minimum. Let's see what happens here. Can we take off the Datacron for a second? What if we say Relic 9? That's a bit more of an investment, but that's where we are. Yeah, so if you, I got a big feeling it's relic investments, a big part of lower win rates on Satele. It sucks. Just don't shoot the messenger. Again, I think we can all agree in a game mode that values competitive integrity and fun first, I think Relic Delta would never be even considered, but it's considered for the context of the game that we're playing and the people running the show here. JKR is R8, is needed at Kyber 1. Yeah, I took my Revan and Bastila up on both of my accounts. What would I take him up to? I'm not doing a good job moving through this Grand Arena fast. What can I say? Older Public. Yeah, I took Revan and Bastila to Relic 8. I actually took pretty much all the Older Public to Relic 8. Minimum, they were pretty low. There was like no reason to upgrade Revan. Now you need to. My free-to-play count, I went from Relic 3 to Relic 7 as well. And I should honestly go farther, but I think in the Kyber, what is it, 4 or whatever we chilling, 4 or 5, I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. It makes a big difference. But in Kyber 1, I think 8 might be the minimum. Yeah, might just be. Revan just dies so easily. And I think that's where relics can help out a little bit as well. But I have to wait and see. I wish there was more data to kind of break down so you can see the nuances. It's a little bit harder to kind of extract the story behind the numbers sometimes nowadays. Is it data crowns? Is it mods? Like before, it used to be mostly your mods were sucked. If you couldn't pull off Veers versus Revan, your mods just sucked. Like you could make troopers beat Revan with low gear. That's a whole different story nowadays. But that was the thing. It's like, all right, let me see your mods. You don't have the speed order or the turn order right. That's your problem. I can fix that. But now when someone tells me, oh, they're struggling, like, is it your mods? Is it your relics? The datacrons? Like, there's a lot of things that are going on there. My R7 Revan feels fragile in Kyber 1. Yes, well, keep in mind, I think a lot of people are rocking, like, at least I've seen quite a few Relic 10s on Stranger, Starkiller, Maul. You know, that could, at 3 Delta difference, there's a bit of a noticeable difference, especially when they already have a banger datacron and they got that extra however many percentage points of a banger damage increase, and you get a defense decrease or survivability decrease. Anyways, you guys know Relic Delta at this point. I know you guys love it. Best feature of all time. Most necessary feature. The game would die! I think that's what CG said. The game would die if we don't add Relic Delta. So thank goodness they added it. All right, anyways. I have, speaking of Terminator, we're going to do another Terminator Crowner. This has also made this easy just to make sure I get out there, stun Bane. No problems. All right, things aren't as simple as it used to be. Yeah, unnecessarily complicated. Unnecessary in general, not even complicated, just unnecessary. But you know what's necessary? It's necessary these guys get their act together and make sure we keep getting things done on GL Hondo. Y'all ready for it? Ooh, let's get it. It doesn't help that Revan's a bit of a softie anyways, yeah. That's the one attacker attribute he does maintain. He's kind of a softie. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. He still should be a support character. Dash should be attacker. Revan should be a support character. Don't even at me on this one here. All right, let's get it. All right, stun is locked in. As long as we keep him stunned, we are going to be fine. We're going to be dandy. I'm going to save the cooldown increase for another day. All right, let's go ahead. Start doing stuff. Get that ultimate moving along. All right, Vane's about to take a turn. Oh, we're good. I'm just trying. I wish that... Listen, say what you will about Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. It was nice. I can track enemy cooldowns here. Now I can use my tactile scanners to keep track of it. All right, turn 1. We got to go ahead and make sure we get a stun locked in again. Pass it over. Stun, re-engaged. Beautiful. Drop me some more baziques. Ultimate fully charged and ready. Let's get a bowl of my mama's spaghetti. Here it goes. Dive bombing. Beautiful. All right, looks like Hondo's about to bite the dust here. One good AoE, little swipey swipe. Ooh, god dang. All right, you know what? I can maybe get him back. I got him back. I love that cheeky little revive that she's got. Downside is I lost track of Vane. I think I'll be able to. I think we're good, right? I play it safe. I probably should play it safe. If you don't know, just play it safe. I think it's the right answer here. All right. Easy does it. All right, let's do a swarm here. All right, swipey swipe. Okay, that's 1 turn on Bane. I'm gonna drop another stun. I'm not gonna screw around here. You know what? Do another cooldown reset over here. Drop me some more of this. All right, stun him again just for good measure. Holy cow, this guy just will not go down. I'm huffing, I'm puffing, and I can't blow his house down. All right, wait, what the hell? There we go. Oh, now he's gone. No more sequel for you, unfortunately. All right, I lost track of Vane. You know what? I'm going to drop this over here. I don't want to kill Vane unless Kylo does the job. All right, stun him again. There we go. And that's all she wrote. Clap it up. All right. Do a little slice and dice here. There we go. And that's all she wrote. There we go. We're good. We're good. All right. All right. I'll play it on manual. Okay. Just, you never know. Stupid stuff happens on this team sometimes. All right. Yeah. Are we going to leave it full banners? Man. Okay. Maybe not. Did I ever tell you guys I love this game? I love this game. All right, I'm just gonna go ultimate here. I'm not gonna goof around. All right. Can I maybe get Hux back again? Yeah. Oh, come on. That was sick. That was sick. We missed out on a banner, but I'll take. Yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. Smooth sailing with all this here. Okay, let's go take care of the next problem here. I'm not even, you know what, lately, because we just have so much in our roster, I don't even mess around with this. Like, before I would try to find some cheap way to handle this. Like, why? There's no point nowadays. We have way too many good teams. I just go see Bane. Let's get it done. Just get it done. Get it out of my way. The only main thing I might use C Bane, even though I have another option, it's like, all right, maybe I'll use them on Lord Vader, but I don't need Sith Eternal for that. So I play it safe. So Leia can struggle a bit in 3v3. I've had mixed experiences with Leia on here. It's like I feel like it might be like 20%, 30% viability against this. Can Bane beat GL Soka alone? I mean, it's gonna be a lot trickier with the datacrons going on right now. Hey, all right, how about we just show you the numbers? We'll show you what the numbers mean, Mason. Although I feel like my gut instinct would tell me it's much better with C Bane than without or Bane solo. All right, let's go ahead, lock in the thing, lock it, and yeah. I don't know, what do they have here? Is this turn meter, or I'm guessing turn meter, right? That's usually what people do. No, it's bonus protection, okay. Or protection up. It's actually protection up, Arnold. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, and then we need to go dropping all the Omis. Okay. All right, then we need C Bane, C moves. All right, so C Bane basically guaranteed win. Bane solo? Okay, let's see. I hate being right. I just do. I want to be wrong. Like I oftentimes I beg RNG's like, please let me be wrong for once. This very polar opposite spectrum. So at least right now it's very complicated. Not worth it. At least for someone like me. I understand though, if you're at a lower bracket, you have to try to make the most out of your roster. You don't have the luxury of 15, 16 million GP. But it's a little bit trickier all by himself. Yeah, big swing. I'll be honest. I was wrong. I was expecting like 20, 30%, not 5%. That's not good. That is not good. Small number. 58% of the Leia. Let's see. Yeah, it feels about that. Like, I don't know. It can go. I think it was a Grand Arena. It was a weekend Grand Arena. I don't think I streamed it. My Leia died in the first like 20 seconds. I got nothing out of it. Like, they just started. They had a 25% Terminator. My Leia was nuked out in seconds. So it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to do that again. All right, so 58% against protection, but I want to bet it's even lower if you throw in the 25% turn meter. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, oh, wow, okay. I thought it'd be lower than 25% turn meter. All right, surprisingly, I mean, small difference, but nonetheless. Yeah, I had a Grand Arena where I walked in the battle, and she was dead. Building blocks, healing immunity, everything, and then, yeah, I got, like, not a single play out of it, so, yeah, 3v3 is a lot trickier, but when you have Jin and Radis, okay, it's a lot easier of a ball game in 5v5. Anyways, let's just get it done. No screwing around. It's another day at the office for Bane. Send a menu, let Bane bring the pain train. All right, here you go. Have fun. Don't screw around. Let's do it. Make sure to send her a postcard. So the bonus protection is better by a few percentage points, it would seem. Like, what was it, 5? 6%, something like that? I was gonna say 7, but I'm not even gonna indulge that right now. All right, here we go. You link up 1, you link up 2, stand together, die together, as the Gucci man would say. All right, barely a tickle. And this is when we go ahead and do the big sucky suck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go ahead, do a magic hand thing over here. There we go, magic hand engaged. We're just gonna drop a basic here. Beautiful. Hang in tight. Small dilemma, small complications. You know what, can we go ahead and just maybe do a... Yeah, go ahead and do this. There we go, he's not coming back. All right, that's fine. Bane's gonna be annoying for Bane's gonna be annoyed for a second. Exile in place. Throw this on 1X. Don't you dare forget. It looks like I got a bit of an instant defeat immunity. We're gonna need to work around that, so hang in tight. All right, there we go. He's ready to go. He's looking as good as ever for the 5 millionth time, seeing that ultimate. Oh gosh, dang! You took my 1X, you jerk. I don't understand her ultimate. She's going down, but she came from up. I don't know, is this portal or something? Buff the spell. All right. Easy does it. Easy does it. We still have, no sense in wasting that right now. Just go ahead. Drop me a basic. And we're going to wait. Wait it out. Wait it out. All right. And I think we're still not ready to go. All right. It's fine. Just keep doing basics here. Probably should do a basic over here, honestly. Or can we kill him? Nope, not quite. All right, still can't do it. You know what? Give me a shock on him. There we go. All right, that buys me a few seconds. All right, we gotta get rid of this stupid instant defeat immunity, but he's not playing nicely. Bane, can you help me? Yeah, you can help me. And this, oh shoot, he had the Reva. All right, you gotta do it again, man. You gotta do it one more time. Just kill him off. There we go. Throw it on auto. Now we got it. Now we got it. All right, we're fine and dandy. We're beautiful. S doesn't drop instant immunity. Don't ask me any questions right now. I want to tell you guys something. My brain is working overtime yet under time. Yes, you can't. Yeah, his instant immunity is always there. I kind of feel like a zombie right now playing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like letting the brain talk. Like, all right, let's go. It's all good. It's all good. If you think about it, I just played it extra safe is all. That's all. If you Relic 9 IG88, you would be the only person that plays SWGoH with a Relic 9 IG88. Wait, hold. Okay, no way. No one has a. No, hold on. All right, yeah. Good job. Yeah. We know you're the best, Bane. Bane is Bane. I don't believe you for one gosh darn second. Where is the thing? Is it mod? No, not mod meta reports. Relic player data. There's no way. Oh. Yeah, you lied. I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if there is any. Yeah, I mean, there is, however, 0 Relic 10 IG11s. But for the most part, as far as I could see, yeah, I'd be very surprised if there wasn't a Relic 9. I have a Relic 9 IG. Don't I have one? Pretty sure I do for the not capital ship, for the Executor, or it's Relic. It's probably Relic 8, actually. Let me see. Where's IG? Yeah, I already have one. I was gonna be like, yeah, that'd blow me away. But we got options. If we want to be the first at a Relic 10, yeah, ban that guy. Yeah, he broke my heart. I was gonna be like, that's an easy target. They really should give out titles for the first person to, like, it's stupid, but it's a way for people. It's an encouragement. So, like, that would be something I would Relic for. Like, hey, shoot, if I can get like the first title for being the first Relic 9 or Relic 10 course at Underworld Police, I would totally do it. Let's see, we have options though. All right, barring the era characters. Oh, there's already one person of Magma Trooper. That sucks. I was gonna steal that one. We have Aura Singh, IG11, Zorton. These are all stupid Relic 10s. Like, you'd be really wasting resources. Resistance Trooper, kind of lame. Biggs, that's actually kind of a semi-useful. I say semi very lightly. Semi-useful Relic 10. It works for the ship, right? Lando, lame. Young Lando, kind of lame. Poe Dameron, he's got a ship, I guess. Night Sister, Acolyte, Biston, man, everyone got the good stuff. I was like, if someone did not have Magma Trooper, I was gonna be the guy. I would have totally done a Relic 10 Magma Trooper. However, someone already took that title. Yeah, someone's already got a Relic 10 IG, so those are the only ones. I'm not gonna lie, none of these are very meme worthy or like flex worthy, unfortunately. How many people have a Relic 10 Clone Wars Chewie? Let's take a gander, shall we? We took a look at some of the data the other day. I was actually kind of surprised. As you can see, the Relic 10 Lightspeed bundle was not as successful as the Relic 9 one. Like here, it's kind of like now that the numbers are 100% in. We had, again, it's not perfect math. I'm sure there were some people that had a Relic 9 IG, Cup. We had 59,000. That was a good chunk of sales. Again, for very minimal work. I bet people wish they could print money like that. But barely 10% of people converted from Relic 9 to Relic 10. Because remember, you had to have the Relic 9 Lightspeed bundle, or the Relic 9 Cup, in order to get the Relic 10. So yeah, not as doesn't look like it was as successful, at least from quantity, to the Relic 9 version. And then what was the other ones we had here? Ugnaught. Ugnaught, surprisingly, more people had that, which makes sense. You're paying $10 to get a full character that was from level 1 to Relic 10. So you had more mileage. You got more quote-unquote value. Going from Relic 9 to 10 for $10, a tougher value proposition, I would say. Ugnaught definitely had more. Let's see, Clone Wars Chewie. Clone Wars Chewie, I imagine, probably a bit further down the list. Yeah, Clone Wars Chewbacca. Yeah, not as good either. 47,000 people had the Relic 9 Clone Wars Chewie bundle. 362 people. That's yeah, not. I think yes, CJ. I think they were hoping to print more than before. No, they didn't. See, they got. See, this is where they got too greedy. It really is. If they would have made it again like a $5 bundle, they probably would have made more money. Again, it's not like it took a lot of effort to put these packs together. If they spent more than a day getting these packs ready, I don't know what they're doing over there. They have to share that laptop more efficiently. Then there was Ewok Scout, right? Where was Scout? Ewok Scout. 14,000 people got the Relic 9 bundle. So, yeah, still not as much as Clone Wars Chewie or Cup. So this is a good example of, you know, it's not like a character where they have to design something from scratch. All right, they need a lot of money for it. Like, they didn't have to make a Relic 10 Cup bundle. Didn't take more time than a Relic 9 Cup bundle. Probably the same amount of time. All they had to do is just drop the price a bit. They could have maybe got more sales out of it. Like, think about it. I'm going down a rabbit hole right now. I tell you guys I suck at speedrunning. I don't know if I ever made it clear before. So hold on, just really quick. We're just gonna make broad assumptions here. We're not gonna do any, fee deductions or anything like that. We're gonna assume all these guys. Let's do. Hold on, 59088. All these had to have been Relic 9 at some point. So we had 65,000. Now I know that a part of that was not Relic 9 bundles, but that was what, $5. So, again, we're just doing loose math. I'm sure there's people that had Relic 9 before the Cup bundle came out. That was $326,000. Now, the Relic 10 one, how much they sell on that one? That was $6,242. So 6,242 times 10. Look at that. Look at this. Like, imagine if they would have just charged $1. $1, right? Hold on. Let's see how many. No, not $1. Where's the number here? I do bet if they just did like $1 to $5, they probably could have made more money. I want to imagine they'd convert a little bit more sales, but $10 going from 9 to 10 was a steeper one. But still, they printed out $65,000 doing almost nothing. So there's two ways to look at it. They made money doing nothing, but they could have made more money doing nothing. So anyways, I want to know in an alternate universe that people would have bought maybe more of those. Like, what if you could have converted? Let's see, hold on. If you wanted to make more, let's say you had... I think the other problem was the gate. I bet there would have been people that maybe would have bought the Cup bundle if they didn't need the Relic 9. But as we can see, there's really not much more people. Yeah, there's not much more people there, so maybe not. Let me see, what could we have done to get them more sales? Like, what if we took that 60... How many people was it? Is this a stupid thing to do? Probably. What if we could, like... What if we said... no, not... How many people would... I don't know. What would be the number to get you to go from Relic 9 to Relic 10? Is $5 still too much? Because think about it. If they did sell these for just $1, they would need to like get 100% conversion. And then they barely would break even. Whereas they needed less people to spend $10. What would it be? $5? $5, you think? 65,000? Let's just say 30. Let's say half the people converted. So like there is a number I think they could have made more money. Maybe $5 would be the sweet spot. The question is how. I'm sure they would have the data. Trust me, these games are it's a psychological game. I'm sure they have behavioral data on this stuff. But maybe $5 would have converted more people. Heck, even if you got 20,000 people to convert, it would have been more money than what they had there. So I don't know what the magic number would be, unfortunately. What's the price? How many people would buy? I do want to believe if they didn't get too greedy at the $10, more people would have bought it potentially. I don't know. Just a tinfoil hat. What do we learn from that? I don't know. We just had a nice, fun conversation there. Hey, Eric, how we doing, man? 90. Yay! It's great having you here. I finally caught a live stream. How you been, man? I finished the profundity. Very painful. What? Ship farms are the best, man. It's great. It makes you value time. By the time you get profundity to 7 stars, you know, it's been like 2 or 3 years, you know? Think about it. I also made the Kyber too and just started using datacrons. All 3 of them. God, I hate them. Welcome to Galaxy of Heroes. Whew. It sounds like you're living the peak experience, my friend. It's great having you here. I'm doing well. Listen, if I'm here, life is good. I'm running a little low on sleep today. Besides that, it's all for good reasons, though. All for amazing reasons. So, my friend, thanks for stopping by. Take it nice and easy. Enjoy the next 2-year ship farm and enjoy those datacrons as well. And Relic Delta and the matchmaking. You know, the whole package that makes this game so much fun. All right, what do we want to do here? I don't know. Do I really need a datacron for this Gideon battle here? What are we fighting here? Let's see. 2-year what farm? Ship farm. Did I say? Yeah, whatever. It's the same thing, right? 1 letter off, I guess. What do we want to do here? I can do a few things. Maybe Malgus would be okay. I ideally want to not use a datacron. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 datacrons. We got a lot more battles. I would like to not have to use a datacron here, if possible. So I think we'll just do this. We'll just do this. I have fought the Dark Trooper Gideon crown, but I actually have not had too many. I haven't seen too many Gideons on defense. So hopefully this goes all right. I guess we'll find out. So vote. Let's do it. Bring it out. 6-7 moment. Lobotomy engaged. Can't wait to have my 7-star Leviathan in 2029.
I need your help.
The sad thing is, we have people that will endorse and say that's okay. That's the thing. It's like, you could say it on a human level. It's like 2 years, man. That's kind of much. We're like, well, it's okay that it's that because of blah 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 blah. It's like, and that's why Galaxy is the way it is, man. That's the way it goes. All right. Anyways, all right. Starting play looking a little iffy, but it's fine. Let's go ahead. Get some buff dispels. Scout Trooper's probably gonna get rid of that trash here in a moment. Here we go. You gotta be careful on this here. I'm kind of worried right now. Hopefully I don't need a datacron for this. All right, let's go ahead. Slice and dice time. All right, we need the Mando got a little mistimed, unfortunately. I don't know how this is gonna go. You know what? Let's go ahead and do basic here. I'm trying to give as much firepower as possible. I kind of I don't know if that's going to be good enough to kill off Moff Gideon. I don't know. This isn't going too hot. I wonder if I should have brought in a datacron for this. Do I just see if I could go for Gideon? I don't think with the demoralized 8 stacks, I don't think we got enough oomph. I think I'm just going to go for the big guns. Try to butter up his biscuits a little bit here. All right, got a stun. Watch out. Okay. We have a daze? No, we're good. Let's just get rid of him. Actually, the daze is unironically helping me out. Making sure we get Bo to assist a little bit more often here. All right. Get the alert off. Do the buff dispel. Oh, I should have went for getting there. Slight misplay, but I think we are going to be okay. All right. Little shaky there for a moment, but I think we're going to pull through, people. There we go. Listen, again, who needs datacrons, man? Who needs datacrons? Gideon, thank you for the days. And there we go. Easy money. Easy money. Dang. Just spend your 25K free, 25K crystals for ship capital shards. And that's always the argument. Again, it's almost like you got a starving population and they have to work 2 years to get a bowl of rice to feed their family. But you're gonna have someone saying, well, you can just pay the king, $25,000 and he'll give you the bowl of rice right away. And like, you know what? You're right. Why didn't I think about that before? Silly me. Silly me. All right, so next up, we got ourselves the low IQ raid team. All the cool kids, meaning just me. Actually, I wonder if we have data for this now. So again, my conspiracy theory, through my idiocy, is that maybe Ben is a weaker team. But I don't know. Can I maybe put that to the test somehow? Let's look at Ben Ezra first. Let's look at Ben Ezra. Yeah, give him all the fixins. Yeah. All right, and then whatever. I don't even know what was the date. I think I have 25% Terminator on mine. Trying to keep things consistent. All right, and then let's go find a Malicos team. All right, so 27.47%. We're not gonna, just this for speed's sake, I'm not gonna plug in all the other stuff. Now, what if I tweak it out? Take out Ben. See, no one's on my wavelength, man. I'm a breed of my own here. Not a single, wait, that makes no sense. Why is my thing not showing up? Hold on a second. I don't even know what Datacron I have on my team. Did I mess it up somehow? Wait, hold on. Never mind. Brain power low. Give me a second. There we go. That's the problem. Okay. I was gonna say, I know I'm a smart guy. At least that's what my mom tells me, but can't be that smart. Can't be the only guy in the entire game doing this. Okay. All right, now we're back. Okay. 10 people. Those 10 people somehow being me the past week. Look at that. 0%. That's curious. But again, there's only 10 attempts. I don't know if there's really much to pull from this. And I'm sure if I threw on a Datacron as well. No. Where's the thing? Datacron. This is me. That's me right there. I have the BB-8 Cron. I can't believe it. That's right. I have proven right here, right now. I have found the new best raid team with one battle submit. Although there should be more battles. I don't know why it's only showing one, but it's probably because they're cleanups. Yeah, it might be because they're cleanups. Anyways, interesting. I don't know. I may have just proven something. Yeah, technically made history. I made history. I actually find that very ironic that there's like almost no one using Ezra, no Ben. Interesting. All right. Well, anyways, with that out of the way, let's go figure out how we deal with this team. You know what I'm kind of feeling today? Life is good when I can make a good Queen Amidala battle work out. I know I got better things, but it's like, this is like the best thing I could do with Queen Amidala. So why not let her have a shot at this? Sometimes she fails me, but I feel like for the most part, she's in a pretty good spot. Do I want to? Yeah, let's use this. I don't really need the Cal part. The Cal Cron's nice, but I don't think I really need it, potentially. Doesn't Ben variant stop Cere, Cal, Malicos as well? Well, here's the thing. Not many people are on the same wavelength as the genius that I presented here, so not 100% sure. I guess if I take the Datacron off, if you take the Datacron off, you don't really have it. You still don't have a lot of data. I'm actually kind of insulted. Most people who do this combo have no Datacrons. I'm very insulted by this, actually. Yeah, but if you put Datacrons on, yeah, we don't have a lot of examples to pull from, but I don't know. We'll see. Come on, I need a hold to show off my guild. Oh, all right, Ruben. All right, everyone. Let's do this. We're doing this for Garza here, our opponent. He's our opponent, but he's our friend at the same exact time. How does that work? I'd love to tell you. We're going to cheer for Ray. I'm not going to go easy on him, but I'm cheering for Ray. We got to get him a hold. He's got to feel good. So he can say, you know what? I stopped Arnold in the battle. We still got the back wall. You know, there's still plenty of teams. You might get me someone. All right. I generally like to save this only after a sudden whirlwind's done. So let's do this. All right. I would love to take care of business on this fool over here. Let's just do this right now. Let's get this inspo off. All right. Let's go ahead and do a little slice and dice. There we go. Into yellow. Wow. Clean sweep. All right, here comes the sudden whirlwind. And whoa. Chill, bro. Chill. Let's see if I can try to bonk him. All right, we're still standing. We'd like to see that. Can I just maybe get rid of him? My life would be so much easier if I could do this. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I gotta get this force set on my way. We're gonna hold on. I'm gonna wait till after she dies so I can call her again. I hate being caught my pants down and I get sudden whirlwind on someone important. Here we go. Up and away we go. All right, into red. Let's see if I can try to maybe take care of business on this Ben Ray combo. All right, and bro, are you out of your dang mind right now? I am beyond mad about this. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if we can pull back the Terminator real quick. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I think we got it. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. We're moving. Little trust in my back wall, says Ruben. Have ye no faith? All right, let's see what Ruben's got. That was a nice clean sweep. You're kind of in a weird catch-22 with Rey and Ahsoka. Again, it all just kind of depends where your Ezra is. If you don't put Ezra on Rey, you open up a lot of counters for her. If you don't put Ezra on Ahsoka, you have a lot more counters for her. But if you put Ezra at Ahsoka, well, then you can maybe kill off a couple Leias. You can maybe force a C Bane potentially. I don't know. I struggled this myself, but I'm not going to complain because my Ezra combo has been getting holds though. All right, let's see. Let's check out the back wall. We got to get you a hold somewhere. All right, what do we got here? Darth Vader's dual Zen. I love you. I love you. This looks like my defense lately. Missing Datacrons. It's nice seeing a fellow brother of the hollow table struggling with the Datacrons. I love this. Make me feel good about myself. These are my people right here. The fact that you're hanging in Kyber 1 still, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. All right, you love using Great Mother against Glat Ezra. I think it depends. If they have the turn meter, doesn't that... I don't want to keep... I mean, I don't know if you guys care. I feel like it's a learning experience if we do this. I feel like it's... I think it just depends on the time of day with the Datacrons. All right, where's the new button? All right, let's see. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's just like I feel like Great Mothers versus it's kind of a get hairy. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like in a perfect world where Datacrons were gone and we found world peace, we solved world hunger, everyone could live in harmony. I think this would be a little bit different, but right now the Datacrons make it a bit more complicated. So that's why I just kind of C-bane it and I move on with my life. But anyways, that's just how it goes. Hey, Eric Porter, how we doing? What are we doing, man? Eric Porter with a 19.99. Holy cow, you got your daily stipend here in Aldrin, apparently. I watched a few streams discussing what you want to unlock. I just got Baylan, and you build Great Mothers, and it trickles into Ahsoka and builds 3 teams. You will see a boost right away, and it keeps things more engaged. I am pretty much sold. I'm going to take those. I got to get the 5 stars first. But next week, I should have all the lights tokens from Andor on the free-to-play account. I am pretty much 100% on board with Baylan. Baylan, I think, is happening. I think it's non-negotiable. It's just more what I want to do after that. Because as you saw, it looks like I can get Baylan, Bo, and Afra. And that would be if I could do that in a month because of Lightspeed tokens. Again, I can't complain about Galaxies. I gotta shut up a little bit. It's like, man, I just unlocked 3 legendaries. What can I do with them? I'm just gonna get my butt kicked by Grand Arena matchmaking. Datacrons are like, but that's a different problem. So that's my game plan. Yeah, the Lightspeed tokens. I don't know. The Lightspeed tokens I feel like are kind of a catch-22 thing. I'm gonna go to the top side here. I don't know if there's any fact behind this. I wonder if maybe Lightspeed tokens killed off people's interest in the games and to some extent. I'm just spitballing. We're having a little philosophical discussion. We're like the ancient Greeks. We're all gathering in the plaza. We're talking. We're bouncing ideas off one another. I do see the sentiment that Lightspeed tokens, like, what's the point in farming anything if there's Lightspeed tokens? Yada yada yada. I don't know if there's any fact in that, but it's just something to consider. I wonder. That was kind of like part of the match. You have to struggle. You want to get Afra, cool. See you in 12 months when you get all the Kyra tech up and running. I don't know. How are you getting so many tokens on a free-to-play? Cassie Andor gives 5 Lightspeed tokens. And again, I'm living what I'm preaching. I'm preaching what I'm living. I basically hoard all my crystals on my free-to-play to make sure I get every marquee to 4 stars day 1. And then I farm it to 5 stars via the marquee event for the remaining week. I have to open up 1 more pack, but I have the budget for that with the crystals. So the thing is, it might be harder if you're in a lower... I've been getting Kyber crystals, so that maybe helps out a bit more. I save my territory battle crystals, do the fleet arena when I remember. I got to start setting alarms. There are some days I forget to play my fleet arena. It's like, shoot, it could have gotten rank 1 or whatever it is. So yeah, it's possible. I think you can't be doing like max refreshes every day on your energy. Like I just use free energy. Maybe at most I refresh energy once. And I make the sacrifice. All right, we're not going to do much farming today, but I'm kicking it down the curb so I can get the 5 Lightspeed tokens. Yeah, LSTs make you want everything quick. Yeah, I know, right? I hate that LSTs make the Zeta crunch so much worse. Oh, that's a different problem. Let me tell you this. You're not going to like the answer, but it is the answer. If you felt no crunch in the game as a free-to-play player, Galaxy is probably dead. Or someone might need to do a wellness check on Capital Games because That's not what's going to be happening in this game. There's always going to be a crunch, whether it's Carbanti, Stun Gun, Stun Cuss, Gear 12, Chirotech, Relics, Zetas, Omicrons. There's going to be a crunch. If there's no crunch, they didn't monetize their game well. But I think they're going a little too far in some areas. But that's it. Yeah, no crunch equals you beat the game. No crunch means you spent the money. You earned the privilege of not feeling the crunch anymore. Yeah. Heard the SWGoH end credits are great. Yeah. Omis are your crunch. My main crunch is my free-to-play account. Just I feel like I'm definitely feeling Gear 12 as my bottom. Like usually I got the Zetas ready for a team. Like I'm very, although Lightspeed tokens are pushing it. It's like, you know, for the most part, I never really had a crunch because I'm patient. I don't farm many things at once. But now you're getting like, what did I get recently? We got Mace Windu, Lord Vader, Grand Inquisitor, and then we're gonna get ourselves Baylan soon. We're gonna get ourselves Afra, Bo. And then what was the other one? Oh, we're gonna get Galactic Legend Ahsoka. So like within these 6 months of this year, we got 7 massive things. Yeah, that's gonna put a little hit on the Zetas that I've been very, very good budgeting. It's a bit of a different problem. Yeah, it's sort of like this, I guess. Is this the analogy to use? Imagine how let's put it this way. You have one kid. All right, you know, you have more mouths to feed. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but all right, one kid, you can manage. You have twins. All right, you know, we can still manage that. Triplets, okay, it's a lot, but imagine if you had 7 kids born at the same time. Yeah, you're going to go, you know, a little haywire with your resource management, I would imagine. So it's probably something like that. If you're going to unlock seven new kids in the game, well, yeah, you're going to have a harder time managing Zetas, Chirotech, all that good stuff. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and knock this out. I think, how many more teams we got? We have ourselves 10 more teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to waste the Datacron on this battle. I hope, I pray that we'll be okay. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, we give our buddy a nice hold for it today. And you know what? Maybe this is the battle. This is the one right here. Let's get it. Play ball. Easy wins. Massive W's. All right. Easy. Okay. Drop me the fear. Hit him. Okay. We're going to be, I think, what, 200% max health? Yeah, a little bit tougher of a cookie, I think. I don't know how I'm feeling about this here. All right, we got a death mark. Doesn't mean a ton, but gotta be able to lock in this kill. I think I can get it. I think I can. Hey, oh, there she goes. All right, mild inconveniences. There we go. And it's all done. It's over. Throw it on auto. Put a bow in it. There we go. Return to sender, honey. All right, gonna miss the 10 free Zetas every time there's a LST quest. Yeah. I do really believe maybe it's just me always wanting more. I get it. I'm a typical gamer. I want more even though I know I shouldn't. I feel like again, this might be a bad take. I feel like we are so overdue for updated challenges in this game. You know, it's actually kind of surprising that we haven't really, I know there are events that give out Omicrons, but I really feel like we need to update this for a new tier. Like, remember there used to be once upon a time, it was a randomized drop. You might not even be guaranteed getting a Zeta. Crazy times back then. I don't know how we managed it. And then with enough complaining, the studio back in the day listened to our feedback and they made it a guaranteed drop. But I think we're like way overdue for at least an Omicron battle here. I'm just asking for one every challenge. You can't refresh it, so it's like, are we asking for much? There are so many weird events that are like so outdated. Why are they even like popping up? Like, you know, this one, you know, I already did this one, but like we have those weird, like, yeah, what these Omega battles. Why can't we get an Omicron on these? You know, again, as I said it myself, if there's not a crunch, the game's dead. But can we ease some of this up a little bit? A little bit. Updated TW more than anything else, to be honest. Oh yeah, yeah, that's my vote too. I'm 100% on board with that. Maybe it's selfish of me. I want to like TW. I want it to be worth the time. I want the rewards to be good. Yeah, it's that one's, you know, I'd rather get a TW overhaul than an update on the Zeta challenges to get Omicrons. Maybe it's a bad take. I want to play the game. That's all. That's all. I just want to play the game. I want some fun stuff to do. I would love this. You know, in the oh, I gotta relog in. Retry. There we go. You know, Raid Shadow Legends, their version of Territory Wars, they have an exclusive character that you get. It's like there's nothing that gets me going more than an exclusive character tied to a game. Like, that is the ultimate character. As I said, even with like TW, where's Lamasu? Where the heck is Lamasu? I got too many damn characters. Hold on. Lama. There she is. Like I said this of Conquest, like I would not go for any of the Conquest things if there was no characters. Man, if they've started, again, pros and cons of doing it, but man, if they added a TW character, like, hey, if you win, you get a character, you get more characters. So I was like, all right, I'm taking, Territory also becomes my #1 priority. Like, Territory battles used to be like that. When we got Kiadimundi, Geonosian, Brood, not Geonosian Brood, Wat Tambor, Reva, I was like all on board. I was like pinching pennies, making sure we get to the battle, we knock it out. I want to get Reva ASAP. And then once Reva kind of went away, it's like, yeah, I mean, you just deploy, you know, you get your crystals, you know, the rewards are fine overall still. It's like, man, a character tied to, man, gets me going, gets me feeling good. Yeah. Is she from Camino? Yeah. Isn't, yeah, I guess so. She from Camino. Actually, speaking of which, I'm actually surprised that we haven't had Kaminoan and Galaxy of Heroes yet. I don't know if that would be a money-making faction, to be honest, though. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Lamasu, yeah, look at that. Yeah, Star Wars raid collab when? You know what? I would say there's a non-zero chance of that happening. I really do. Like, let's just say if Galaxy of Heroes didn't exist, I feel very confident they would do a collab of some sort. I don't know, put Darth Vader into Shadowkin or something like that, or Clone Wars Chewie and the Skinwalkers. You know, I could totally see something like that, but I don't think it's I want to put a lot of money down it because they have Galaxy of Heroes, but you never know. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, what are we doing here? Let's go ahead and get Enoch up and running here. Imperial Remnants. This is one of my bread and butter teams. I love it. I love it. I love it. Always having a good time when we do this. Darth Vader would be a void for sure. See, I don't know. The way I look at the affinities in Raid, like I think Vader would be a Force champion, if anything, because he's dark side, so he needs to have the red symbol on him. Yeah, it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of annoyed me a little bit with their affinity. Like, wasn't Donatello not blue? Or he was blue. Someone didn't match up for me. It was kind of annoying. Yeah, because like their bandanas didn't match their color. Anyways, let's go ahead and get a little thriller going on here, yeah? The Affinity Stones. Exactly. All right. Updates to the clones. Ooh. I have an idea. $1 trillion idea. Hang in tight. Let's go ahead and do this first, yeah? I'll tell you in a second. Can Enoch beat Jabba without a Datacron? If you put your mind to it, maybe. But I would recommend a Datacron. It makes life a lot easier. All right, just gotta wait for a little bit. Ooh, going all in on Enoch. Not good for opening play. All right, let's just for right now do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know how it goes. It looks bad until it doesn't. Buff the spell, looking good, all right. Oh, I don't like, does not feel good. All in on Enoch, no bueno. Drop me a basic for right now. There we go, spread the love a little bit. All right, just do a little nibble for right now. All right, no good. All right, he's still hanging. There we go, they're moving it around. All right, I think the next turn, things are gonna look a lot better. Just do a basic for right now. There we go. She's almost down for the count. There we go, Blight's moving. All right, Enoch, do the thing. There we go, I think we're bouncing back here. Here we go, beautiful. AoE, and this is when the money starts rolling in. Oh, I love it. Nothing gets me going as much as the Enoch gang and Galaxy. I mean, Bane. Bane's #1, then it's Enoch. Nah, okay, hold on. Bane #1, Satele Big Boom #2, then Enoch. All right, I lock that in. I'm feeling good about that. Anyways, my idea, my pitch for Galaxy Heroes, adding Kaminoans, making more clones useful. Although I think I'd prefer, let's go ahead and take care of business over here. I think I would prefer like a 212th attack battalion, but another option. If you guys know, it's actually been a minute since I looked at Mr. Sinister and Marvel Strike Force. Mr. Sinister can clone enemies. At least he did. I don't know. Again, this was a minute ago. I should pull up my account, actually. He clones the enemy, and you can add it to your team. It'd be pretty cool if the Kaminoans could do that, or maybe just like clone, like spawn an additional clone on your team. So you pick the, like, you want 2 Captain Rexes? Okay, we're gonna spawn another one. I don't know. I would love if they did something with the clone mechanics. To some degree, that would be really cool. Anyways, not Malgus Dark Deception. For what? No. It could. No. Not even close. No. You're going to get me on one right now. This is the ultimate feels bad, feels good moment. Satele, it's always going to feel good. Bane, always going to feel good. Enoch, it's going to feel good when it can feel good. This, nothing feels as bad as doing this and you hear whoosh, because it dodged. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. No. Anyways, what do we want to do here? Last time I did Queen Amidala on this team. Yeah, I don't know. Malicos rocks. Yeah. MSF sucks. Listen, we all know Galaxy Heroes. I don't even know why people even keep making games, to be honest. There is no other game. There's just not. Galaxy Heroes is the end all be all. It is the greatest game of all time. The fact that we even think about other games, it's a crime. It's a crime against humanity. It honestly should be capital punishment. If you're not talking about Galaxy of Heroes only all day, if you play other games than Galaxy Heroes, we got problems. So I understand where you're coming from. Are we still using ISB for Coliseum? I don't know. Lately I've been getting, I mean, maybe because I have not Enoch. Oh gosh, Enoch on the mind. Maybe it's because I have myself Andor. I feel like I'm going farther with Andor. Yeah, Andor is better if you have him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Yeah, I think Andor is a little bit better in my experience. Man, I got GLs. I should probably use them, shouldn't I? Am I gonna use? Oh, this is so weird to say. Am I gonna use Kenobi anywhere? Probably not on Baylan. Probably not on Maz. Wow, is it weird to say that like Kenobi's just not on my mind? I mean, maybe I could use him on a few things back here. Honestly, I think I could probably get timed out behind this Stormtrooper Luke shenanigans. I probably could bring in Mace Windu actually to fix that problem. I guess Kenobi on this might be the, let's just use him. I feel bad for even thinking about not using him. Here, let's get him out here. Give me some Galactic Republics. There we go. Grab me you. And what do I like? Do I bring in Padme or the GK? I think it's GK. Bring in GK. Let's make quick workouts. Yeah, how mighty I fall. I know. It feels incredibly wrong to like not even think about Kenobi anymore. He's just, if I get to him, I get to him. What do you want here? Crit damage, armor penetration. Looks good to me. You probably should take care of this. This is probably the last team that can get really annoying. Although, to be fair, we do not have the Vader Duals End Datacron. So honestly, this is not as big of a deal. Hate to say it, but we'll play it safe just in case. All right. Go ahead, Kenobi. Grab onto whatever high ground you can get. Let's do it, my friend. Saya needs an Omicron. That means, oh, man. You know what? Having Savage move beyond Traya would be kind of nice. I feel like I have to use Traya Savage. I love it, but Science should be the guy, not Savage. Let's be real. And then you could use Savage for some other funky stuff out there. All right, let's do this. Save Kenobi for the super secret back wall called the trash can. There we go. All right, let's go ahead. Do the cooldown reduction. The Datacron has ruined me. I forgot how these guys work. And I'll just do this. All right. Wow, this feels a lot easier without any Datacron here. Yeah, much easier. Much easier. All right, pass back over to the Canopster. And let's go ahead. Wrap it up. Drop it. Drop it. Beautiful, beautiful. Savage with Maul. I think, I know you guys don't like it, but I think if I had to put money down, congrats, Kenobi. You did a thing. Good job. Good job. I would expect a new Savage. Again, you might think it's stupid. I'm not going to disagree. But they would give a Savage with a robot hand. It'd be the same model, but robot hand. And he misses. Actually, to be fair, he loses a horn, right? Or no, did we already have a horn missing on him? Let's take a look at him. I think yes, he's got all the horns. So all they got to do, we got to like cut off one of the horns, chop off a hand, boom. Brand new Savage that they can add. Man, I would love a Savage Maul duo. Bro, that would go so well. That would be so hot. But I don't know if I have a high degree of confidence in that happening anytime soon. Since Maul just happened. That'd be pretty cool. You'd be fine with that? Yeah. I mean, again, we get Windu no robe, Windu with robe. Yeah, you know, yeah. We're used to it at this point. Savage the Savage. Yeah. I remember for the longest time on YouTube when I was like, you know, first playing Galaxy, people were like saying, why are you calling it Savage? It's Savage. And I'm like, no. I know I'm wrong about a lot of things. I promise you I am right about that, though. All right, let's go finish the job up here. You know what? We're going to give a hold to our guy here. I want to know, can I pull this off without Jedi Revan? I don't know. I'm a little iffy on this here. All right, we'll go with this. All right. I'm hoping I can still handle this. Have they done this battle this season? Maybe I've done this battle already. I don't know. It's all kind of a blur, honestly. Let's do this. Let's see what I can do. This isn't FTC Baylan, true, but still, even a non-FTC Baylan, it's like it could be a little scary. I don't know. Yeah, definitely not a full power Baylan. I'll grant you that. And we have a Delta advantage, it would seem, as well. All right, so what I'm gonna do, since we don't have Jedi Knight Revan, I think what I'm essentially gonna do here, just let me just show you, so I can shut up. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna do basic. Swap it back over to Luke. Big Luke, that is. And there we go. All right. Looks like I did the thing. Okay. So maybe I can still, you know, manage to push through without the Nita. Oh, wow. Wowie. Okay. Okay. Well, it's good to know that at least it's in the realm of working still without Jedi Knight Revan. Just got to play differently. At least in theory, though. I don't know how 5v5 would look, but that was, wow. What's much easier than I was anticipating. All right. Let's go take care of this. I want to save Enoch for last because Enoch, I want to take care of everything else. Enoch with the Datacron can get kind of annoying. They have the Datacron, right? Oh, they don't have the Night Trooper one. Ooh, that is a much different team. Much different team then. All right, that's good to know. This has been one of the MVPs for me this season. No Datacron needed. This has been 100% success rate throughout this entire season. And now because I said that, wrong Leia, it's going to fail, but it's fine. All right, no Datacron, no nothing, no problems. And actually, we have a Delta advantage this time. Generally, my Leia's at a Delta disadvantage. All right, turn this off. That was an easy win. Let's get some back-to-back Lukes. Let's do it. 50 cal added again. I love that name, 50 cal. That's a good name for him. He does feel like a 50 cal, I suppose, when he's doing his crazy stuff out there. All right, easy plays, easy. All right, always forget which is which. Which is the one? I want to give the turn to Luke or Han, whatever. They're both wearing the same armor. I'm losing track of who's who. All right, here we go. All right, we're getting low. Let's get down to work. All right, boom. All right, here we go. Keep working it. Hit him back. Ooh, fear. Oh, is this? Okay, we're fine. Okay. Oh, we do have a tank revive though. All right, Stormtrooper Luke is going to be a bit MIA for the moment. All right, let's get nice and low again. Here we go. Basic. There we go. Come on, keep working over here. Come on. Big money plays. All right, that's one quiggled. Let's keep it going. All right, we're going to be stuck on a Thano for a hot second. All right, let's go ahead back over to STH. That's another one down. Let's see if I can try to take care of Maz before she does anything too scary here. All right, we're getting low again. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits, and she's gone. Again, no Datacrons, no nothing. Throw this baby on auto. I love it. I love this team. I like it way more here than in 5.5. This is, and I think the thing I hate the most, like, it doesn't get across how annoying Maz can be if you don't have the right toys in your box, man. Max banners, no data. I haven't done a single Datacron on this team this season. I'm there carrying the wins. We'll take it. This team is so good now, yeah. I told you guys, I was kind of like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. This season definitely moved me more into love category. It's just my go-to Maz counter, because otherwise, Maz can be problematic, man. She really can. I mean, we have Leia still, but like, yeah, Maz, she's... I think the thing I hate, Stormtrooper Luke makes her look like a chump, man. She like gets pushed over so easily now. Too easy. Do you still have Wampa Chrono Resistance? I do. And you can't hate because the results are still coming through. Look at that. Another 4 holds today. Yowza, yowza, yowza. STL's a sleeper hit from the anniversary. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was a banger era, man. It's like, oh. It's like if you try to take like the top 1 player from every single sports out there, every whatever game out there, you know, someone's gonna look unimpressive compared to the other GOATs, man. That's just how it is. Yeah, you can still be good, but man, it's like you got all this other competition you gotta try to impress over. All right, did I say we're gonna do this last? Yeah, we'll save that one last. That's even though I'm not as scared now, realizing it's not full power at Enoch here. Yeah, it was a banger, yeah, quote unquote era, exactly. All right, back wall. This is actually the next threatening team. I want to show you. Where is the thing? I'm gonna have a moment of transparency, a moment of vulnerability. I think the game is rigged. I'm gonna tell you this first. I don't think I've ever lost a Grand Arena. So this could very well be a issue with the website. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that. Here, check this out. Very embarrassing. Something's wrong. So again, I'm cruising, I'm kicking butt, I'm taking names. And then this son of a gun of a team. I used Malgus before and it was fine. It didn't work this time. Because the problem is, he basically does the Ray Ben cheese in inverse. And Leia's under stealth nonstop. I can't kill off Luke. So I got timed out. You know, all right. Sending Grievous. Almost got Leia. Just straight up lost. General Skywalker. I was timing out. I'm like, all right, I'm going to back out of this. Eventually, I just threw it in Tarkin, and Tarkin got the cleanup. But boy, that was annoying. This was a bit annoying, just getting stuck behind the cheese. Yeah, super annoying there. Yeah, Malgus fell off once Lord Vader. Malgus fell off once Lord Vader? Fell off once LV? What about once LV? You're leaving me in suspense. I feel like I'm missing words. I know I'm running on fumes right now, but I feel like I'm missing something. Revan Zalbar is your go-to? I already used them, but I can see how maybe that could be fine. All right, what do I want to use here? You know what I kind of want to do? Boy, look at what we have. We have Leia, Gas, Reva, Maul, Malicos. Poor Ben, he's just chilling there now. I'm not using Malgus again. Great mothers. I got Traya still. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got options, man. You know what I kind of want to do? I'm gonna be very embarrassed if this loses though. I'm going maximum power on this team. Not even gonna give them a shred of a chance to beat me. If this somehow loses, I'm gonna be so embarrassed on this here. All right, so use trench. That's what we're talking about. All right, I need maximum power. We're gonna go with this here. Hopefully this is fine. We have big AoE. We have a bit of a delta advantage. What is it, 10, 15%, something like that? Let's make sure we make quick work out of this. So I need you to pull all the rocks. We need to make sure we don't run into the same problem again. So let's go ahead in 3. Give me 2. Give me 1. Give me the rocks, honey. Let's do it. You think Night Sister cheese to break the team down? The problem is they get tenacity up. I think that could be a problem. It's sort of like I had Tuskens beat this once, but then they didn't win again. It's like if you can't somehow time out the stuns before they get tenacity up, you kind of run into a problem, it would seem. All right, let's do it. Minerals time, that's right. Here we go. All right, please don't lose. This is gonna be so embarrassing. It's gonna be so embarrassing. Okay. Do I want to maybe wait? I think I might want to wait. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, to be honest. All right, we're gonna take a bit of a risk here. Oh boy, barely a tickle. I think we might actually lose this. Holy crap. Holy crap, this is not looking good. The distracted, whatever it's called, it's gonna really wreck this team if I can't get turn meter. All right. Oh, all right. I think we're bouncing back here. Can I get rid of you first? Not quite. All right, let's just take care of business here first. Okay. No. Wait, what happened? Ah, you messed up my groove. I thought I was using Maul still. All right, we'll go for the kill. All right, we got it. Ooh, man. I think with a better Datacron, I would have lost this here. All right, there we go. Wow, 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 wow. Jeez, that was a bit scary. Once that distract is on, I'm just sitting there. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I messed up my Emperor's New Groove. I hate when that happens. Like you're just trying to mash through the ball buttons 5 times and then someone interrupts. Oh, yeah, you messed up the Maul's groove. All right, Gungans, what do we got here? What do we got? I need a little something. A little something. Something that gets me something. We got Traya. I just got to make sure I don't screw around off that Enoch. Again, I think he'll be fine. Man, we haven't done Traya versus Gungans in a hot minute. If I really want to kind of excite myself, I can maybe do Saw Gerrera, Great Mothers, something like that. You want to use Great Mothers here? Am I going to use them anywhere else? I mean, I could use them on some of these other guys here. All right, let's go Great Mothers. Let's do it. Let's get it. All right, you. Do I want to bring in? I sometimes like to bring in Marin for these things. All right, do I need a Datacron? Probably not. Probably not, but you know what? Yeah, we'll go with. I haven't been able to actually use this Gideon Cron for the intended purpose. All right, you know what? No Datacron here. I want to actually use Dark Trooper Gideon somewhere today. Let's do it. Send it on in. Night Sisters, do your thing. Do what you got to do. All right. Quick, easy money plays. I want to go for the big guy first. All right. Bless up. Yeah, just bless up, Spirit. I can't remember. What does one stack do? Stop the assisting? Can't assist or counter, so... Yeah, let's do a basic for right now. All right, easy does it. Easy does it. All right, go ahead, do the little huzzah. Here we go, holla. All right, probably should have targeted boss there. Small complications, small complications. All right, drop me a basic. He's gone. All right, let's go Phalanx next. We're good, send it. You gone. All right, this part can kind of get a bit awkward. Wait, can I go for the shield? That's funny. All right. I can just keep doing this, even though it doesn't do anything. That's funny. That's a bit funny. All right, whatever. All right, let's stop screwing around here. Yeah, I kind of don't want to get Jar Jar yet. Let's just keep doing this right now. Here, I'm going to just do full auto. Yeah, now we're talking. There we go. Yeah. All right. Does anyone already know the next era will be? We don't have a trillion % confirmation, but we have ourselves, I would say 60% confirmation. I think it's pretty certain it's going to be Mando. It's going to be a Mando style era. They said it basically in their article at Variety that we're celebrating Mandalorian. And then the Cobb Vanth thing kind of tips the hand in that favor as well. So I think that's what we're going for. Again, if I was paying big bucks for a Star Wars license, I'd want to make sure I got Mandalorian stuff lined up when the new movie comes out. Because someone's going to look for Star Wars. And I want to see a Mandalorian app icon somewhere. Yeah, it will, no doubt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty certain of it. All right. I don't know. Boy, we got too many things. Too many things. You know what? Let me just use this Datacron. I know I'm not going to get around to it. I got too many teams. Not enough place to use them. Here, let's go ahead. We haven't used. I keep looking at the Datacron. I use it for everything else but for its intended purpose. So get out of my eardrums. Let's go ahead. Crank it up. All right, let's do it. Send it. GI Mando around the corner. Yeah, I don't know. Could be. All right, don't lose. This will be very awkward if you lose here. All right. Do I want to do any? I don't think we need to. Yeah, just do this right now. Here we go. Get the taunt moving. Okay, armor shredded up. Wow, let's finish the job here. Come on, finish the job. Finish the job. Just do this. So we get the alert assist. Oh, we can't. What? Are you kidding me? There we go. All right, we're good. We're moving. All right, nice AoE. Basic. There we go. I did the thing with Darth Trooper Gideon. I think he's doing more Instinct 7 5v5 than 3v3 with this Datacron. So maybe next time we'll do something a bit more interesting. Thank you for the answers. No problem. No problemo. All right, and that should be it. That should be it. Yeah. Come on. Lock it in. Nicely done. Beautiful. There we go. Awesome use of data cry. Beautiful. Okay. Geo Mando with 100 stacks of whistling birds. That would be the dream. That would. I wish he had. I know it'd be busted, but I just love chaos. Unlimited stacks of whistling birds. Let's get it. Make him ultra slow. And you're trying to make sure you farm as many whistling birds as possible. And he just like nukes the entire game. I mean, shoot, if we can have 5 million damage over time from Tuskens, why not? Why not? You know, am I asking for too much? I don't think so. This is the last round of 3-3 before we go to 5-5. No, we have 2 more. This is the last week, but we have 2 more. And then we'll be back into the promised land of 5v5. All right, last team. Do I just throw a tray at this? And is that what we do? Just throw in the Traya. Throw it on in. All right, where is beautiful Savage? We were talking about this handsome young man. There we go. We have 2 Datacrons. Sure, looks good to me. Let's use it. Mando was this close to being good in 2020. If he had a higher cap of whistling birds, maybe. There's a reason why we called it nerfing birds back then. It was a little embarrassing. Thank goodness for Bo to kind of help him out a little bit more. Anyways, I want a Mando where I could be like, oh shoot, it's Mando. I've never had that moment once. It was just like, oh, Mando's there, whoop-de-doo. I need a Mando that scares the living daylights out of me. All right, what are we doing here? I don't know. Drop it over here. All right, Trey getting a spanking. Hold up. All right, clear up the foresight. All right, is he done? What a good legendary. The greatest legendary, some may say. Some being single-digit numbers, maybe non-existent. I might be stretching it. All right, okay, you know what I'm trying to say. All right, cooldown increases, basic, and I think we're good to go. Here, one more ice lay for the road, and there you go. Finish it up. Beautiful. Jedi nerf guards. I'm so mad at how the Vanguards panned out, and I'm ultra sad that there was like a brief moment where Windu looked like he was the go-to for Stranger. And it didn't 100% stick. It was very Datacron specific at the time, and there was no Maul. But man, like I was hoping that was the redemption moment where Windu was gonna be like celebrated. It was a total of probably 1 week where we actually appreciated him. Yeah, you missed that 2 weeks of viability. Yeah. It wasn't even 2 weeks. I felt like it was 1 week. And then we got mauled the next Grand Arena. All right, I have to use Leia. It would feel like a crime if I left Leia doing nothing in today's Grand Arena, even though I think we have plenty of other ways of handling this. Yeah, it was twice. Okay, it was 2 weeks. All right, we have to make sure we give credit where credit is due. All right, armor penetration does a whole lot of nothing. I'll take the crit damage. All right, the only time I use Windu. What the heck? Oh, turn that off. I was like, what the hell is going on back there? Only time I use Windu is just in the raid. Yeah, I use it to beat Trench. Can't say I don't use it for anything. That'd be a bit of a lie, I would suppose. How's progress of Cronus? Man, we are full steam, baby. We got a lot of hands on deck. Got some new people that joined the team. Man, I'm excited. Yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us here today. Well, since I was up early already, doing a lot of like tweaking kind of on the SFX for one of the abilities for barricading on this grenade. We actually, I'm gonna probably chat more about it. We're gonna bounce it a little bit more before we like fully commit to it, but probably by tomorrow we'll have it. We'll know if we're gonna commit 100%. We're changing Barricade's kit a little bit. With his big ability, you could essentially call him like a massive turret, kind of like a Gundam, you know, ship or something like that, Gundam mech warrior, and he can sit in there and just go. So kind of like a little stap action or something like that. So we're kind of we're doing some tweaks that I think that's something that feels a bit more crazy and bombastic. So I'm curious how that's gonna kind of pan out here. Yeah, no Drogon. You want to do this Drogonless? Drogonless? Man, you guys like to live life on the edge, don't you? I mean, who the heck do you put in? Drogon is the man. He's the glue that puts it all together now. Life without Drogon's a life not worth living. Let's go ahead and do this. You love Windu and TB. You know what? I'm not going to take that away from you. He's all right in TB. Just like about the other 50 viable light side teams, he does the job. It'd be sad if he couldn't. So you know what? Credit where credit is due. Let's do it. All right. Let's get it going. Let's do our thing here. go ahead, get the wood. Plenty of trees here on Kashyyyk to take from. And I'm a bit worried about this. I think if this was the actual Enoch Kron or Night Trooper Kron, this would be a lot more threatening. I don't know. Let's do this. All right, give me a bonk. There we go. Some days to hold him down. Actually, I don't know. I'm actually kind of worried about this right now. I need Drogon to wake the hell up.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know about this. Are we actually making any progress here? This might be the hold that our boy was waiting for today. Again, there is not even a Night Trooper Kron on this bad boy.
What the hell are you doing?
All right, I don't know. Give me a buff to spell something. Man, oh man. We got a bit of damage duty on us right now. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're moving somewhere. Come on, Enoch, make me proud. Make me proud. You know, let's fix a part 2. Gee, I just can't put a dent on this guy here. There we go, we got him. All right, I think we're in the clear. Let's get Night Trooper out first. Ooh, he's building up stacks.
I love you. I know.
All right, let's lock it in. Lock it in.
I love you.
Okay. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. Beautiful. All right. There we go. I was waiting for him to get the turnaround on me. Oh man, I was a bit worried about that for a second. Did he just waste Drogon's in basic? I think I used it. I did the pull. I pulled his turn back. I got stunned. Drogon took his turn. I'm pretty sure the first turn after the stun, I did basic. Maybe not. What is the title about? Oh man, you had to be there. You had to be there to see it. I'll go over it again one more time when we're done at the Grand Arena, I suppose, in case you don't want to be held in suspense too long. Is Cronus going to be VR like Oculus? Oh, yeah, right now the plan is Oculus, Steam VR. That's our first up. And then, you know, once we can knock it out of the park with this first step, then we can talk about the next bigger step down the road. But it's a bit cart before the horse, you know? We got to make sure we knock this out. The good news is a lot of the work we're doing, because it's already, essentially, you're making a mobile game. Some things would have to change, like the moment-to-moment experience, of course. But a lot of the stuff we're doing, for lack of a better term, and let's just keep it simple, could be easily expanded to something down there. Like the character models, we can use those. The abilities, yeah, for the most part, we can use those. Just instead of you actually having to physically commit to the movement, you know, reloading the gun manually, you know, ejecting the cell out of Barricade's gun, you know, you map it to an animation to when you press a button, it does it. It's just, it's an easier might not be the right word. It's, I guess, a lower cost of entry to kind of get into game, you know? Otherwise, if you're trying to make the mobile game right away, you're trying to make the PC counts version, unless I severely limited scope, it's going to be a much bigger hurdle as a first-time game. So it's kind of the first step, and if we can make it happen, get some success, then yeah, we could talk about the next thing. So baby steps, right? You know, you're playing chess, you can't go for the king right away. You got to take the first steps to get there. But not to say that VR is the easiest thing of all time. There's definitely, you know, challenges. Definitely costs a bit of money. Not as much money still as making the game in other ways right now. So it's a first step in a larger journey. I really do appreciate you guys being a part of the journey. Even though we're in these early days, you know, you're seeing it come together slowly but surely. Video game development takes time, takes money, takes patience. But I'm really excited. Our goal is to get a demo to kind of show people later on this summer. We have you know, again, don't want to promise much, but we have a couple interested publishers that want to see when this demo's done. They're very interested. So we got a lot of work ahead of ourselves, you know? You know, I shared a little bit of our journey kind of to here. You know, I talked about some of the stuff I didn't tell you until recently. You know, when we were exploring the mobile game, I'm getting way more interest in this game than the mobile game, which is kind of ironic. So you would think it'd be the other way around, but again, you know, the demo's got to be cool. It's got to be fun. People have to see the vision with the first characters and be like, yeah, damn, this is a cool game. Let's take it to full fruition. And then, you know, a lot of the DNA could be extracted to the next thing we look at. So it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it makes sense. W cart, W horse. There you go. Yeah. But you can see, you know, it's okay to imagine where we want to go. But, you know, it takes time to get there. And, you know, I think that's the thing that bothers me the most. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, money's the thing. You know, that's the biggest limitation to a lot of games. Man, it's like, I just want to show you guys. I want to get there. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. You know, slowly but surely, we're going to get to a point where our art's going to be in a good spot, I'm hoping, the next month or two. And then it's basically, we got to get the our game design to finish up the rest of their stuff here. So it's yeah, a lot of work that we got here. Why don't you do giveaways? What do you talk about? Like the shard giveaways? Well, yeah, I think those, we used to get them for a little bit when CG was trying to do like a little bit of community engagement. Like, remember, we did some for, what's the Pirates? I think we did some giveaway for the Pirates. And then I haven't really heard from Capital Games again since after the Coliseum update. Yeah. But we will be doing a cash prize giveaway for Raid Shadow Legends. Since we won first place, we're just waiting for the money to come in. And then we are going to be able to give out Scribe and I, since we won first place in that Crater tournament. We'll be able to give out $3,000. So right now we're kind of doing communication on our Raid Shadow Legends Discord server I have with my clan for the past couple years. But when we have all the details, we'll talk more about that, on how we're going to do the drawing on that. Yeah, since complaint. Yeah, basically, yes. Complaint. I don't, you know, I feel like complaining is kind of underselling. It's more, I think, valid criticism. You know, it's funny. I played a lot of games, and other games, they actually like when I make negative videos. Like, yes, dude, make negative videos. We're gonna get it's gonna get more attention. I don't know. I feel like CG there. I don't get the sense they value feedback. You know, whether constructive, whether jokingly, whatever the case might be. You know. Anyways, are you in the CG's doghouse? There was about, it looked like 2 months. Like, I think they were, again, the way I look at it, I think they were trying to build a positive relationship before the Coliseum. Maybe, again, don't take this as fact. It's just kind of the way I read it in hindsight. Maybe they were trying to, again, I don't want anyone to look at this as fact. It's just my interpretation. I think they were trying to maybe get content creators to feel all mushy with them. Like, oh yeah, we can do, you know, we could show stuff early to you guys. Yeah. But then I think after a lot of the negative stuff that happened, I all of a sudden, like, that communication seemed to have disappeared very quickly. Unless maybe they have a secret group going. Maybe I just wasn't invited to the new group. Maybe that has happened before, where they'll talk to other people, but not me. But at least from my perspective, I felt like they're maybe trying to build as much positive PR leading into Relic Delta and Coliseum, and I got it, and I don't like something. Listen, I'll call it when I see it. You know, it's just how it is. It's just I think a lot of people appreciate it, but I don't think CG does. It's just how it goes. Yeah, I'm not in the new the GC program, whatever it's called, Game Changer program. Yeah. Butter up the biscuits, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and knock this out here. I think we're into clear. I feel bad. I wanted to get. I was really hoping that Enoch battle was going to get a hold for our guy over here. You never know. Still got time. Did I get a Christmas card from CG? I did not. Sad. You know, I actually I've been thinking about doing a little layout change here. One of my favorite pieces I got from CG, I have it some over here. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite eras of Galaxy of Heroes. I felt like a whole different studio, so I think the times are behind us. But I have this really nice signed poster with all the people on the teams. Like, you know, that was kind of nice. That's one of the coolest things I got. It felt personal. It felt nice. I think that studio's not there anymore, though. I'm not whaling enough. Maybe. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and send this. Actually, speaking of whaling, I've been doing a lot of reflection this past era. We'll talk in a second here. Let's go ahead and first knock this out. All right, and let's get rid of you. And I think we're in the auto zone. Get into zone. Auto zone. All right, pretty sure this is auto territory. All right, there we go. Hold on. Let me go find this thing. Where is it? Hold on, I'm looking. Still looking.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
All right. Found it. Found it. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I got it now. All right. This right here. This was super nice of them. Here, go ahead. Get you up close and personal. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a little setup change here in the near future. We'll see. I kind of like, I look at this. It's just been collecting dust in the corner, like all my stuff. To be fair, you guys want to know how much in disarray my life is right now? I still have my Christmas tree up, guys. I still have my Christmas tree up. That is, like, when people are like, when you put the Satele song up, I still haven't taken down my Christmas tree. My microwave has been broken since July or August. My microwave's been broken since July or August, and I'm too cheap to buy a new one. Well, I to be fair, I did get like one of those $30 ones from like Target or Walmart. The plate doesn't fit in it, so it's an inconvenience. I still haven't replaced that because it broke. Christmas tree is still up. But anyways, this is like super nice. You know, this was like one of the, like some of the older members of like some of the OGs around here. Like there's Carrie, GAJ. I think I think he's not there at Capital Games. I look at a lot of these names, not from every single one of them, but it's like, yeah, a lot of them are not there anymore. It's like this was a different era of Galaxy of Heroes. Like this, like yes, there were still like weird problems going on, but like at least I felt like there was a passion behind the game. You know, like I feel like that's missing. I really do. But that's just this old man over here jabbering away about the good old days. Yeah, that was like you know, I get some stuff here and there from, like I get like a cup or a t-shirt. Like that's been my favorite thing. So once upon a time we did get kind of neat stuff, and that was it reminds you of better times for Galaxy Heroes. Look at a lot of awesome people I've met that worked at Capital Games, players as well. Man, good time. I can't believe it. Again, you know, it's been a journey. It really has been almost 10 years playing Galaxy of Heroes. No, it's been over 10 years. What am I talking about? Yeah, we had the 10-year anniversary at that point. Yeah, this is more like SWGoH 2, the search for more money. My interpretation of the situation is I think the game is still making money. You know, it's making, I mean, what we see on Sensor Towers, 5 million, but again, I would imagine you have to add at least 30%. So the game's probably making somewhere between, you know, probably around 7 million, I would imagine. You know, but the thing is, you know, it's a leaky bucket, you know, it's an expensive IP, EA, CG, you know, they have a lot of people that have their hands in the bucket. You know, you got expensive Californian style salaries and all the other maintenance of running a game. So they probably just got to keep the team lean. And that's probably why we kind of get funny stuff like someone was asking, what was the TBA thing? It's probably why we get stuff like this. They probably just have less people that can kind of, it's like, you know, I don't want to call it a skeleton crew, but I imagine it's less people than before. You know, probably cut costs. I don't imagine their live ops team is probably as big as it used to be. So it's like, you know, things like that. So the game, I think, can still keep going, but they have to really simplify their content pipeline and kind of like cut things. That's why I think the legendaries haven't been as exciting. Like, we don't really get many cutscenes or dialogues or, you know, like the Andervet was very boring. You know, they probably didn't spend a lot of time on it. You know, so, you know, it's just a different thing they're doing. I really think the era, the Coliseum pivot was designed to really simplify the pipeline so they can kind of keep costs down. If I had to imagine. Best title in the game for sure. I really do. I know I'm kind of joshing on them. I really hope they keep it. I love it in an unironic way. It's perfect in every single way. Skeleton Crew, Atatin, yeah, and Ray, let's go! Something like that. So yeah, I think the game can make money. Just it's not, you know, they're not making, my gosh, they were like pulling in 10, 15, 20 million dollars, you know, a month at one point during those golden eras, something like that. So, you know, we're not quite in those eras. So, you know, if you're not making as much money, you gotta maybe trim down costs. So just my imagination. Like I look at my team for Cronus, you know, we got 6 people, you know, I can only imagine what it's cost to keep Galaxy of Heroes up and running. You know, it's a pretty penny, I imagine. So that's probably why if things feel off, like that could be maybe part of the reason. But you know, I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong on that. All right, anyways, let's go ahead. 2 more things here. What do we want to do? Chimera. You know what? Just give me a good old Grievous. Old-fashioned Grievous battle. Let's do it. How do you get that title? I believe it is tier 4. I believe it was tier 4 of the Part of Gas event. So you need a 5-star. So like I'm hoping to get I should get this my free-to-play account. So again, it's only if you're doing the hoard your crystals to get the 4-star unlock, and then you farm the 5-star via the marquee event for free. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I bet there's a post on Reddit. I can't be the only one who noticed this here. Yeah. Let's see here. It should be on here. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Where was it at? Come on. Don't prove me wrong. It's got to be here somewhere. All right. I might be... Could have sworn I saw it in passing. All right, I don't want to waste too much time on this, but I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure it's tier 4. I would just hate to give you wrong information. You get the tier 4 and it's not there anymore. And keep in mind, they might change it. It probably slipped under the radar. Yeah, it looks like I can't find it. Disappointing. I was gonna be confident it was gonna be a top Reddit post right there. Yeah, 2K Chris for compensation. Yeah, it's T4. All right, cool. Just to make sure I'm on the right wavelength. I guess I could check my free-to-play. What I will do, I'm not probably gonna do a full free-to-play run today. I want to pull up my account, at least do a first run with Satele with you guys, and then I can check on there if it's tier 4, in case you want that exclusive title. How many crystals do you need? The 4-star? I have a video and I have a spreadsheet I made. I'll see if I can grab it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because I spent a lot of time in the video, but I'll pull it up. And I think I have it like already the answer made. Let's see. Google Sheets. Okay. Era spending calculator. I think this is the one. I'm pretty sure. Because I had one and then there was I realized there was a bit of an assumption I made and I corrected. I'm pretty sure this is the one here. So, all right. I think this is it. All right, so if you're going for a 4-star, this is the free-to-play. I have 2 tabs. I have a free-to-play, and then if you buy the Era Pass. This is what I've been doing. So basically, $60 is what I've been spending for this era, going down from 1,000 plus, which is wild. Actually, I want to talk about this in a moment, in a bit more depth, I suppose. But if you're going for the 4-star unlock, the number looks big when you take it in totality. But realistically, what you have to do, every 2 weeks, you need to save up about 3,897 crystals at the very minimum. Which again, you get like in TB, I think I get 1,000 crystals on my free-to-play account just from that. We're not doing any crazy high SAR stuff. We're doing all right. Don't get me wrong, but like somewhere mid-range. It's like right there. That's 1,000 crystals. Fleet Arena currency or crystals every single day. Even if you can just make top 20, top 10 more preferred, obviously higher the better. It adds up. So the big number looks scary. But really, when you think about it, you just got to save about 4,000 crystals every 2 weeks. It's not that bad. It just means you got to make sacrifices, though. But if you want to go for the 5-star, that would require, again, big number looks scary. But when you break it down, it's still not horrible. You would need roughly 36,490 crystals. Again, over the course of 3 months, when you look at it, it's like, that's impossible. It's not impossible. You just need, to look at it more on like a smaller scale. Where essentially you got to save, what was the number here? 5,999 plus 1,299. Did I break it down by weekly? Yeah, well, take those 2 numbers. What is that? That is 7,000 crystals, something like that. If you're going for the 5-star unlock. So remember, you got to go to 4 stars and then you farm the 4-star going into 5 stars via the marquee event. So it's not impossible. You need to be mindful of your crystals. You can't go all willy-nilly. You can't be using 3 refreshes on normal, 3 on Cantina, 3 on mods, 3 on ships. Basically, I just do 1 energy refresh day to get my tickets, and that's it. And then I save lightspeed tokens. I used to save the crystals for the lightspeed tokens, so that's the quick sum of it. I go more in depth on this in the video I put out about it, but that's essentially what I've been doing on this, yeah. More planning for gains, that's right. You can afford 5 stars. Yeah, it's possible. Again, I'm speaking from experience. Again, I'm not doing anything special on my free-to-play account. I told you guys, I try not to stress about the free-to-play Grand Arena because it's kind of an annoying experience for the most part with all the paywalls in front of it. But even so, just show up, do your battles. You get crystals whether you lose or win. You get crystals every day. You get crystals on a weekly basis. You get an end-of-season crystal disbursement. You get TV crystals. You get crystals from your daily activities. You get crystals from Galactic War. Crystals from this, crystals from that. So like you can get it. You just, you got to be mindful. You can't, if you have $1, you can't buy the sody pop and you can't buy the chips unless you use a 5-finger discount. So that's the most important thing. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, how do you get the title? Tier 4 of the Partagas event. TLDW. I'm that. All right, let's get a little Grievous action up in here. I don't know. Let's get it. Let's do it. Always a good time to see this. Gotta do some work. Let's go for it. You ready for it? For a 5-star minimum, 6K maximum, 10K crystals. Required GA so awful now. LOL, the new Wampacron is fun to. It is. Yeah. Man. I hate the feeling that CG took something away. Like when I played Grand Arena free-to-play account, it's like I felt like I could win this. But now it's like they mathematically tied you to a 50% win, 50% loss leash. It just kills the competitive fun out of it, I like feeling I can take on the world if I put my mind to it. Now I gotta put my relics to it, man. Put the 3 wacky numbers to it. All right, anyways. We have Vestal Sakuna. How we doing? $2. Celebrating GM and Baylan unlock thanks to Cassian. Congratulations! I'll be joining you next week, all right? On my free-to-play account. Don't worry. We'll be there. All right. Make them suffer now. Let's get it. All right. Bomber is down. All right. Can I try to quickly get this guy out of here? I'm a bit worried that we're going to see a little TIE Defender action here in a sec. All right. Come on, let's go ahead and sneeze a couple buzzies on this fool, and he's gone. Beautiful. All right, let me see if I can try to take care of this guy here. Let's go, Hyena Bomber, bring him out. All right, drop me some bombs. There we go. Come on, get rid of Vader. All right, we're good, we got time. Just trying to sneak in a win before we see any possible TIE Defender carry action. All right, looks good. I don't see Thrawn on the board right now. Let's start working on you. All right, she's done. She's cooking. There we go. And 3, 2, 1. Send him to the graveyard. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good Grievous battle. I hope we get something for this shit, man. I love the Separatist fleet, but man, I don't know. Maybe the cost of living, maybe the cost of resources are hitting the Separatists, man. Maybe their production pipeline on Geonosis isn't able to put out the droids that we'd like to see. But I imagine they'll get something off the production line, one way or another. This game went from character unlock, ability unlock to relic unlocks. Yeah, more. I mean, you still need to upgrade abilities. We were just talking about Zetas and Omicrons can still be a bit of a pain, especially when you're being hit with 7 big things to deal with at once. All right, lastly, I don't know. What do we want to do here? Do we just make Thrawn look good here? All right, let's do it. You know what? Should we give our boy a hold? Actually, I kind of want to go for a big... I think I can get a big score today. What are we thinking? Like, this is a 20, 30, 40, 50? So I don't know about 20, 50. All right, never mind. I'm going to go... We're going to go ultra hard mode, which means... Here, no, listen. I think our boy's still in chat. There is a slim chance you can get a hold here. If I can't hit the right condition in the opening play, you're going to take this home from me, man. You're going to get that hold, and you know what? In my mind, you won today. All right. And, I'm playing it ultra safe. I'm doing this. Pedal to the metal, man. Imaginary legendary ship this year in this economy? Jeez, man. I said this a few times. I'm pretty confident. We're not going to see any massive ship additions until we go through some sort of new progression, new system for CG to be able to justify, to keep supporting the game mode. They got to make more money. But again, I'm pretty certain that they're making more money off characters than ships. And if you have limited resources and you can't do both, you can't afford maybe 2 fully fleshed out teams for both ships and characters, you're going to focus on the characters. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them, but I think they need to find a way to justify. Just like relics. I think we're going to get more relics now because of Relic Delta. They found that monetized justification to it. Anyways, let's go. All right, it's not looking good for our boy. We got the condition met. All right, easy does it, easy does it. Give me a little bit of a dodge. Excellente. All right, go ahead, bring this out. Nicely done. I didn't get my horn. Where's my... All right, well, that's disappointing. You're right. And let's go ahead and let's just go top of our protection here. Finish off Annie. He's gone. Here you go. Beautiful. All right. And yeah, let's just go for this BLT sandwich while we're at it. Yeah. All right. And on it. Yeah, sure. Just go. Give me the bump this spell. Give it. All right. Yeah, we'll just keep going over here for right now. Save the insta kill for BLT. Or sorry, for Marauder. Almost there. Go ahead. And do I even want to heal? Do I even need the heal? All right, let's go. We have healing meter there. Whatever. It's all right. It's the thought that counts, right? Okay. Basic over here. All right, give me a basic over here. Okay, easy, 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 easy. And we'll just keep focusing on this here. Oh, right in the kisser. TIE Defender coming out to do a little caring for me now. I need this BLT out of my face. An insta kill should be ready to go. Give me a stun on Marauder. Don't let him get out of my sight. And I think we got this. I think we got it right where we want it. A little messy though, but that's just how it goes. Oh, give the banners over to Vader. Locked in. And my friends, I think that is going to be G's. Clap it up. Final score. Let's see what I got. 69. Nice, nice, nice. Final score is going to be... Oh! That's a nice score right there. Wowie zowie. I felt like I did that so passively too today. I was just like, we're just vibing. We're doing our thing. Shoot, it's like it's an innate talent for us. Congrats for the win. Great having you guys here. Who is that? Is Ruben still in the chat? Oh, there we go. He's here. Give a round of applause and what a sport. What a sport. I feel you though on the Datacron pains. I don't know if this helps you out, Garza. I don't know how many you save for offense. In my experience, I would rather have, I don't know, this is probably dumb to say. I would rather have less Datacrons on offense than defense. I don't know if that makes any sense. I want my defense to be as hard as it possibly can be. Don't know if that makes any sense. So I don't know how many you keep for offense, but like you saw me, I did a bunch of battles without Datacrons, and I saved whatever I could for the back wall. Not sure if that helps out at all, but that's just kind of what I've been doing. Not sure if it helps out. It ain't much, but it's an honest job. That's right. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. As I said, I'm running on Steam fumes with my sleep right now. I do want to do something quick on the free to play though. I want to give Satele a spin. I want to see how Relic 5 does. Let's see what we got. Hold up. Hold up. Oh where did my free to play go? Oh where can it be? With its low credit card limit. Oh where can it be? Where the heck is it? Did I burn it? Here, hold on. I need to make sure there's mental stimulation on the screen. Hold on, mental stimulation. Aha! Hold up, I got it. The gift that keeps on giving. All right, beautiful. Excellent work, excellent work. All right, go ahead, send in the boy and gals. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna put this on 1x. I know you guys love it. People tell me, Arnold, you're wrong. It's the best game mode. I agree. It's the best game mode to hold you guys off until I come back. All right, let me go grab my free to play. So, hold on. Hold on. All right. All right, how we doing? We getting world record scores? That's what I like to see. Gosh, I may be the best player, but doing some reflection on Coliseum, and if I can, I'm gonna. Again, I saw this somewhere. Where was it? Hold up. All right. Now, I first want to say to each your own. You know, if you have the money, you don't mind spending it, more power to you. I saw this post and it made me kind of think a little bit about myself. So this is a post on Reddit today from Frank Mardell saying he's spent $570 on Cassin. Again, it's just my suggestion. As someone who bought every single character 7 stars since Django, I really think you'll be fine. Like, I'm not saying stop spending. Like, I don't want to tell you guys to stop spending if you want to enjoy it. But I really do believe that if you do want to get Cassie to 7 stars, I feel like, you know, again, I'm kind of living the dream right now. I honestly feel like you can get these characters for free, less spending, let's say, at 7 stars. You know, you get the episode pass 3 times, $60. And as long as you're, I don't know, maybe I'm not sure where his Kyber rank is, or Grand Arena rank. I don't know if he's in Kyber. But if you're in Kyber, you know, and you're winning 50% of your matches, you should be able to get the crystals hoarded up. And, you know, as you can see, I started off very conservatively. Like with Clea and Cinta, I got lucky. Vel, I only went to 5 stars and then farmed the 6 stars because like, I don't know if I'm gonna have the crystals. And then eventually I got more comfortable, and I was able to realize, okay, I have enough crystals to get to 6 stars and then go to 7 stars like I did with Dedra. Part of guess I got lucky, but I had the crystals ready to go from 6 to 7 stars. So again, I got lucky with the big poll we had the other day. But even minus luck, as long as you manage your crystals well, again, I don't see unless you really care about Coliseum rank, which again, it feels like again, I'm not spending $500. I am not spending $1,000. And you saw I'm getting like, what rank? Yeah, I'm sitting somewhere in the 30s and 20s without having to spend the big money. So I don't know if Coliseum is really that justification, but I really do believe if you want to, let me get this rolling. If you want to get the characters, I recommend just get them free to play to 7 stars. The money kicks in mainly when you want to get the 7-star Andor, because you got to buy the air level. I don't know if this guy knows. I remember I told you guys that's the biggest light bulb that went off with this last era. You can't get a 7-star like for free. You need to spend money to get the 7-star Andor on the air leveling materials. Unless they changed something, I think it was you couldn't get there unless you spend about $20 extra per character. So if I can give advice to Frank Mardell, you know, you save your crystals, get the 7-star characters for free. Well, buy the episode pass, get the characters 7 stars. You're going to save yourself $510 right there. And then you're going to have to budget though. If you want to get the 7 stars and an Andor, you're going to budget about $20 per character, which is about, well, how many characters? We get 6 characters. So you're going to need a budget about 120. So in total, you can cut your cost down by over, almost a third, by 2/3 almost. And this is kind of what I'm thinking about moving forward. So I'm not going to get a 7-star Andor this run, but if I can keep the same trajectory going, you know, because I'm going to be real, another reason I'm thinking about this, because if there is going to be Mandalorian content, and there's going to be like, let's say a legendary Mando with a Darksaber, I don't want a 6-star, I want the 7-star. But I also don't want to be spending $1,000 again unless something changes where I feel like we can have fun. Like that was the reason I spent the money. It's like we can stream, we can have fun, we can test as much as we could and learn. That was taken away. But I'm imagining this is probably what I'm going to do next era. So I'm going to, get the episode pass. Like that's even beyond this. You get great value. You also get the extra Lightspeed token towards the end if you care about that. So that's how I'm looking at it. So I'm going to keep getting the characters as long as I keep similar crystal income. I'll get them for free at 7 stars. And then, not for Andor, but maybe for next one. So still thinking about it. But I'm trying to understand, unless, again, people maybe just don't know how this new era system works. And again, I do think that is the part of the problem. I feel like there's still a little bit too much confusion with all this. Like, I'll be sad if he didn't know you still need to spend extra money to get the 7-star Andor. But I think I don't know. I'm having a hard time understanding why someone would want to spend top dollar or close to top dollar with this era stuff right now. I don't know. Trying to understand this, Are you going to 7-star cast? No. A few things. First and foremost, I went a little too conservative with my spending. Again, I kind of started off light because I didn't want to break the bank and then miss out on the other characters. I only got these characters to 6 stars. But again, in hindsight, knowing my crystal income now that I've done this for a few characters, I could get these girls to 7 stars if I was back then. Now it's gonna be too many crystals to get these to 7 stars. So no 7-star Andor this run. But I'll get a 6-star, and I think a 6-star Andor is gonna function more or less fine. But just moving forward, you know, I think that's kind of what I'm thinking. Instead of spending $1,000+ like I used to, it's like, all right, I'll get the episode pass. And I don't know. The only thing, I think the thing that bothers me the most, if I wasn't making YouTube videos, I wouldn't do this. The thing that really bothers me is being like you hit a hard paywall and you have to spend $20 per character, whatever the number is, to then get the materials needed to 7-star Andor. That's the part that bothers me. So this is kind of the issue. If I wasn't making videos, I wouldn't care. It's like, all right, sure, I don't need the 7 stars, but it's like, am I going to be at a detriment for making videos if I don't get a 7-star character? Is it worth spending the $120? So like, let's say, what if the next legendary is needed for the next galactic legend? I only have a 6-star and we don't know when these events come back. It's going to irk me as someone who makes videos if I can't make videos on galactic legends, you know, something like that. So, we'll see. But again, anyways, all I'm putting it out there in case, you know, people spend money on these characters, and that's fine, to each their own. I guess, who's that one? There's that one guy. Oh my gosh, I always see like a random clip. There's that guy who does like audits, financial audits or something like that. This is my financial audit. If you play Galaxy Heroes, I feel like you don't need to spend this money. If you want to get the 7-star characters, you don't need to be spending that much unless you really, really need to be top of the Coliseum leaderboard. That's the only thing I can imagine, and maybe that's all it takes. But again, if you have just so much money, you just need to spend somewhere, it'd be my guess. But I'm just trying to give a little bit of an audit on that, I suppose. Yeah, the price of hope minus $570. Yeah, Caleb Hammer. That sounds right. Yeah, I remember it was Caleb. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. So yeah, this is my Galaxy Heroes financial audit. Spend your money, be my guest. I'm not going to tell you to boycott if you feel there's value in game. The way the game is structured now, it's not like you can use Andor right now and hop into Grand Arena and maybe you can get some holds. There's really not especially how the relics are with stars. That's a whole different thing. But if you want to get a 7-star Andor, you don't need to be spending almost $600. And he didn't calculate for an extra. Did he calculate for an extra $120? Yeah, he did the $95 a pack. And again, if you just I know it sucks. Well, here's the other thing. I guess I should be fully transparent. If you are going to do what I'm doing lately, your datacrons are going to take a massive hit. And maybe people don't want to make that sacrifice. Whole different thing. When I was wailing on the characters, I had the crystals to focus on datacrons where I could. Now I take more of it, but you see, I'm still doing fine. Yeah, I'm down a few datacrons. Yeah, maybe more annoyances, but you know, we're hanging. We're doing our thing, you know? We're doing our thing, you know, best we can. It's actually, I'll be honest, it's actually... because Relic Deltas, it's not really a big factor on my main account. It's actually been kind of nice, you know. We're cruising, we're kicking some butts. Don't need maxed out datacrons. So I guess I should make clear, you are making sacrifices still. I think the datacrons are probably the biggest downside. Here we go. If you do the way I'm doing. Yeah, imagine the battles in Carbonate with Stormtrooper Luke. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Anyways, what do you think of a GAC where you can only use a character once a week, defense or offense? That would be fun, and bring old characters back on the menu. Wow. This is kind of indirectly. Let's go just what time? You know what? I'll play for 3 more minutes. I'll stay up a little bit longer. I was gonna go for a little walk with my 2 ladies, and then I'm gonna take a siesta because I am running on fumes right now. But let's go knock out something. Ooh, Lord Vader. Anyone down for a Lord Vader? I have not tried Satele versus Lord Vader. That could be mucho interesante. No spider. Oh, we have a stranger, but that is not the stranger that I'm looking for. Let's go do this real quick. So the problem with that you're proposing, your DCs look OP. I mean, they're still better than most. You know, when I farm in Conquest, I still do that's the one thing I do spend crystals on is Conquest. I'll do 50 crystal refreshes. So that looks good. Here, let me back up. So this season looked good. Why? Because I maxed out the red crates and all that other stuff, and I had plenty of wiggle room not to get red crate on the last Conquest. I got like the 5th crate down, and I used all the other normal crystals. Again, didn't do anything too fancy, just 50 crystal a day. And then I got myself these datacrons. So this one, I looked okay. But the other Conquest, not too good. 3, I got 2 up there. And this was, a little bit before as well. Yeah, so like this is what I'm expecting most of my datacrons are gonna look like when I have to get red crate. This is when I could skip a red crate. I can get something like that. So it's kind of again, this whole era has been mostly for me learning how to
how to just sort of adjust to the game. You know, it's a different game now, for better, for worse. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. But anyway, sorry, who was that? Arist Diafan 2332. So your proposition, I like that. Here in a perfect world where everyone had equal access to resources, I love that idea. You know, the problem is Galaxy has tried this. They did sort of a banning system. I was a huge fan of it. The problem is the way the game is set up doesn't lend for, there's a lot of unfun situations. They were banning certain characters. I think it was Territories or Grand Arena, both, something like that. The problem is, let's say 10 Sith characters got banned. Your roster was mostly Sith heavy. You're screwed. Your Grand Arenas are garbage. You're done. You're gonna miss out on all the crystals, yada, yada. It didn't feel good. And that's the problem. We're not in a game where everyone's got equal stuff. Like if we set up a Smash Brothers tournament, or heck, let's just say down the road, Chronoseum, I don't know, we got 30 characters. You know, that's, let's dream big for the moment. You know, we got 30 characters we can play around with down the road. You know, all right, in that game, you can, yeah, all right, we're gonna ban this character, this character, this character, and you gotta use these characters. All right, that's fine, because we all have equal access to the characters, right? You don't have to worry about all the progression, the monetization. Galaxy Heroes, if we did banning, it's going to make things a lot more worse, I think, for people out there. And again, same thing, if you have a smaller roster, if you only can use one character one time, well, it's already a mess fighting, even with your full arsenal. Imagine doing that consecutively against bigger accounts, and your roster just, you have nothing at the end of the day. So, yeah, it's some problems with that. But in a perfect world, like if we all got test accounts, that's funny stuff on that. Yeah, 100%. Like I proposed we do a content creator. Like if we did a content creator Grand Arena Showdown, remember that drafting tool that was made by my boy Adam, where everyone kind of drafted characters? Like it works in a perfect world when we have equal resources, but when there's inequalities in resources, it's a bit trickier to pull that off. I like the idea though, just a different game. I think it would work in a different game. Or heck, even in Strike Force, they have the drafting mode. Like they have a draft mode, so you could do something like that there. Everyone's got equal access to characters, equal gear levels. Yeah, different world, different game, potentially. Anyways, we have Alex Dell. How we doing, man? We have to expand on what they said about using a character only once per GAC. I have mentioned it before as an additional GAC mode, where it's a tournament style for the 3 battles, only using them once. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have interest in that. Again, I would be down for, I would love to have a off-season Grand Arena. That 1 week when there's no official Grand Arena, why can't they just play with people? No rewards. I'll be fine just hosting private tournaments. Like, man, if we can host community tournaments, dude, life would be good. You know, it'd be like, hey guys, this week, first place winner in our Grand Arena tournament, I don't know, gets $100 in crystals, yippee, something, anything. Something like that. That'd be so much fun. I think I did something like that for Yu-Gi-Oh! Was it Duel Links, Gary? Yeah, I think it was Duel Links. I was playing some Duel Links. I think it was on Twitch or something. We had like a little private tournament there. It was like everyone got into a lobby. We were just playing and having a good time. Man, opportunities that we're not getting access to. Life could be a dream. You'd be down for that? Yeah, it just blows my mind that we don't. Yeah, again, the only thing I can think of, they need to monetize it, and they can't figure out how to monetize it. They can't just have a game mode there for fun, unfortunately. Did I win the raid tournament? Yeah, baby. You guys killed it. Scribe and I maxed out all of our points. We maxed out all the dungeons. But again, at the end of the day, it came down to whose community pulled up, and you guys crushed it. You guys had like a 40,000 point advantage. So yeah, stay tuned. If you participated, we're going to be doing the cash prize giveaway whenever we see the cash prize money work its way over, so we can do a bit of a giveaway. So we're going to be announcing details on the Raid Shadow Legends Discord, not my Discord server for Raid Shadow Legends. So yeah, more deets on that to come whenever we see the money for y'all. All right, W on all the participants in the raid tournament. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. It was so cool seeing you guys hang out, theory craft, figure out how to let's figure this out together. It was so cool seeing people joining it. It's just, man, it was definitely one of the most fun things I've done on YouTube. And I wish again, Alex, serious, let's do it. First team to get I don't know, Rancor raid beaten. Like, imagine how much fun it would be to watch me stream with you guys on the team. And it came down to, all right, we have to start a guild. We have to somehow, although it would be very difficult, because don't you have to reach a certain level to get raids? But imagine, let's say the first prize was which guild can clear the Rancor easy mode. Like, man, that'd be baller, stupid stuff like that. 1v1 GACs, yeah, Satele smash. Yeah, let's go smash it up. All right, anyways. Oh, there's no CX2. Oh, well, not quite the same team, but we'll run with it. All right, here we go. All right, I have not ran this before, but I want to imagine this is going to work fine. Bit of a Relic Delta disadvantage, though. Relic 9, not looking good. Not looking good. I think I got to cleanse it up here, don't I? All right, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. All right, do we go big boom? Yeah, this is not the order of ops I was hoping for here, but we're going to roll with it. Okay. All right, mark them down. Okay, I think we're kind of getting our bearings back here. All right, basic got cooldowns reduced. We should have cooldowns refreshed on Revan for sure. Satele probably as well. Do I just go big boom? Yeah, I want to keep getting my protection recovery. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, looking good. All right, hanging tight, hanging tight. Oh, shoot, I should have done a ability block. That was my bad. My bad on that one there. Oh, you know what? Give it over to Satele. Do the thing. Okay. All right, hold on. Back with the mark. It's looking good. I should have done that ability block a little bit sooner. Satele coming in hot. And hold up. A few more hits. Can I get there? All right. Can we do a big boom? Wow. All right. All right. Big boom. We're almost there. A few more hits. I think they're going to do ultimate. Yeah. All right. Ultimate's coming in on their team. Oh, no! Check that out. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, keep in mind, we were at a bit of a Delta disadvantage. Was that a Relic 9 Vader? Yeah. Hey, you know, not bad. This is the best. I mean, besides my Leia team, I guess. This is my best non-galactic legend. Oh, Leia's a galactic legend. This is my best non-galactic legend counter to Lord Vader. Nice. I'm not mad about that. Not mad. Best character in 2026. Oh, what else did we get this year? Yeah, hands down. Unless was Darkside Vision Raid this year? Was Darkside Vision Raid this year? I'm losing track of time today. Satele makes you want to reinstall. She gives me Bane vibes. Where you know how I say, once you get Bane, the game doesn't get better. Well, there's a bit of a pick me up after you get Bane. It's Satele. Satele is so much fun. She really is. I mean, heck, I stalled my Ahsoka farm. I put the Kyrotech in her instead of them. I have like 3 more requirements for Ahsoka to go from gear 12 to gear 13. I'm like, you know what? I suffered through 2 conquests. I'm taking advantage of Satele. I'm using her. So I'm pretty satisfied with her. Rey can beat Rey Ezra. Or Satele can beat Rey Ezra if you stun control them. Interesting. What relic is Satele at? Oh, mine's not brag-worthy. Definitely not brag-worthy. It's Relic 5. And this is kind of what I'm saying with the crystal. So I'm not doing a lot of energy refreshes because I want to get the light speed tokens. So my signal data has kind of slowed down quite a bit. I used to do 3 refresh a day, but you know that's 300 crystal day times. So that's 2,100 crystals, which is essentially almost 2 marquee packs right there. So you see how it adds up where you need to make the sacrifices. So it takes a lot longer to relic some stuff up. Although I do believe, yeah, there's a shipment for them now. So the problem is, though, I need that Mark II currency for Gear 12 stuff. So, you know, it's kind of a bit of a catch-22. But that was a Relic 5 Satele with Relic Delta. My goal is to get her to Relic 7 at the minimum. I honestly want to go to Relic 9. Yeah, I really do. Last year was Darkside Vision Raid. No, you're lying. You're lying. Are you lying? What was this year so far? Satele? What was before Satele? It was Darkside Vision Raid, wasn't it? Please don't tell me it was last year. What was the Conquest character at the beginning of this year? Hold on. No, shut up. Shut up. Oh, a stranger. Damn. Yeah, I thought it was this year, man. Yeah, it was stranger. My bad. Wow. Man. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Wow. I don't know why. Darkside Vision Raid still feels fresh off the press for me. Yeah, wowie zowie. All right. Anyways. Yeah, so Relic 5 Satele, hey, I'm not too mad. Of course, that wasn't the ideal Lord Vader team. But for Relic 5, not too disappointed with all that. But yeah, the main downside is with getting Satele up, those Kyrotechs I'm using for her and also for Jolie. There's it at. Those could have been put on these last 3 clowns down here, but yeah, you know, we'll get there slowly but surely. So I essentially delayed my Ahsoka farm. I feel like by like a month because of the Satele stuff and all the car tech I dumped into her. But I think it's worth it. Honestly, I'm more excited about Satele than Ahsoka, if I got to be honest here. Yeah, Bane was 2024. I remember that much. Yeah, I just don't know why. I felt like it was this year Dark's Vision Ray came out. It's all a blur. All a blur. All right. Let's keep moving on. Let's keep doing. All right, Master Luke, I could probably drop here. I'm curious if I can make this work on this account. We made it work on the main account? Oh, I don't have Cal, though. Ooh. Ooh. The reason why that was so easy on my main account, we had Cal. I usually use Ezra on this team. All right, what do we have DC-wise? Yeah. I'm a bit, I don't know. I'm a bit worried about this one here. Yeah, Bane was end of, well, his kit was end of 23, but we didn't unlock him till 2024. Yeah, I think that's the difference, yeah. Wampa the Sea, yeah, you know, maybe. I don't get as much mileage with Wampa on the main account. All right, do I want to use this here? You guys know how it goes. You drop one battle, yeah, you might as well just close the account. There's no coming back from that. All right, Luke, I'm gonna, debating if I should maybe put someone of higher relics on. Maybe I put Yoda in here. Yeah, not having Jedi Rev, that's the main downside. I feel like I'm playing an uphill battle with this here. Maybe he was just as, maybe he's just has a bad memory. Yeah, it's probably that. Definitely not rocking on, what was it, an hour and a half of sleep right now? Whatever, something like that. Anyways, Master Luke, let's see what we can do here. Hoping this is gonna go okay. I got bad vibes from this though. This might be more of a Relic Delta problem more than a no Revan problem. All right.
Resistance is dead.
Okay, hold on. I think I got something. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, son of a gun. That sucks. Yeah, I don't have Cal to... that's annoying. Well, let's just do this right now. Okay. There we go. All right. We're squeezing something out of here. All right, back over here. Let's get it. There we go. Looking good. Let's do a little slice and dice. That should be exile time. Let's get it. Drop me to basic here. Beautiful. Listen, Ezra, he doesn't care about Relic Delta. He is the Relic Delta. Let's be real. All right, and wrap it up. Beautiful. Throw that baby on auto. Nicely done. Nicely done. Beautiful. You can count on Master Luke to somehow pull a win. I got appreciation for it. Nicely done. All right. Oh, we have Heat Lash. My goodness, I didn't see you, my man. 31 months. Haven't interviewed in an hour. Wish me luck. Best of luck! I'm trying to yell loud so he can hear me in case he's still not here. Hopefully he knows to use his Kyber Club VIP pass card if he needs to get on the good side of whoever's interviewing with him. Hopefully he knows that for next time. All right, let me see. People are talking about Wampa versus Sith Eternal. You guys getting any luck with Wampa versus Leia this season? I rarely see a Leia on defense, especially on my main accounts. I haven't had as much of an opportunity to do so. I feel like this would be the much better battle. If I can get Wampa to clock in a win here. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Ezra is the Relic Alpha and the Relic Omega? Yeah, you know it. Let's see, let's see. Are we going up against Relic 9? Yeah, there's a Relic 9. That is my problem. That's 4 relics right there. 4 Relic Deltas kicking in. Worked once, failed once. That doesn't help me out a lot, does it? You know what? You don't know till you try, right? All right, let's just go. Let's just give it a shot. Worst case it happens, I'm gonna cry, and then the Grand Arena is over. You know how it goes. One battle, you're wasting time then. All right, here we go. Oh boy, that's a lot of heat we took. Oh, we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm worried about the Delta not doing enough damage on Leia. I think once upon a time, last time we had Wampa Cry, I don't think we had a Relic Delta. We were able to manage it then. I need some Wanga, and we need it now. Okay.
There were no Wanga.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
There were no Wanga.
don't know. Yeah, that's the beauty of Relic Delta right there. I think if we didn't have that Delta, it'd be a lot different. We're doing less damage. We're taking more damage. Big sad. Big sad. Well, that means we're going to need a bigger team for this, unfortunately, then. That would have been nice. So what are we thinking? Bane on this? Bane on that. What do I use on the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? Because I was hoping to save Bane over here. Unless we hope that Jabba can take out Leia. I could always try to wiggle a Kenobi in this, I guess, if I can survive the Delta difference there. Yeah, also no cooldown reduction. Yeah, but there was a time I think Wampa with the Datacron could beat Leia. Yeah, but I think that was mostly 4 relics. That's a little much. That's when they don't want you playing the game anymore. That's the point. Like they're like, hey, spend a couple more dollars, chump. Yeah, it sucks. Lord Vader on SLKR. I don't know. I like Lord Vader nowadays, but man, I don't know if I like him against SLKR or Leia for that matter. Yeah, we gotta, if we're gonna try to push through, we gotta figure out what the way to do this. I need Bane, but I need him for 2 spots.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, you're not gonna like it, but it is what it is. We're gonna use Bane here. Man, poor Wampa didn't even have a chance to live and breathe. I don't want Dooku. Yeah, just do this. Give me some health. What do we got? Yeah, sure. We'll go with it. All right. Where Wampa failed, Bane will pick up the mantle. Well, let's keep on going. More Banes, yeah. We need a dupe system. If I can get a duplicate Bane, that would solve a lot of problems. All right. Shouldn't be much of a Relic Delta problem here. Only problem we have to fear is fear itself. Just do the thing. Do your cooking. All right, solid start. Go ahead, just hit them all. Buff the spell. All right, I like the look of this. I like it. All right, let's see if we can try to maybe knock out R2-D2. Never mind. He's not going to play ball with me. All right, come on, Bane. Come on, stick with it. Stick with it. All right, come on, Sidious, go away. Sidious, go away. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, 1 good buff the spell is all I need. Just stay with it. Stay with it. 1 buff the spell. This is the money shot right here. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beautiful. All right, 34 banners. Let's back it up. Back it up. All right. SLKR. I wish I could trust my Kenobi, but I'm worried about my Ahsoka being Relic 5. I'll take it. All right, come on, I need you to pull one out. Here we go. What are the order of operations? I don't think CG knows. No one knows. It's gonna be the tail until the end of time. All right. Just go ahead. But I wanted to, you know what? I think we can hold off for a second. Yeah, let's hold off for a second. Let's go middle. Time to do a little flippity flip over here. Okay. Cooldown reduction. Damage immunity over here. There we go. Trying to keep Tana alive as long as we can. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Now we just got a... GK's about to take a turn. Give it back to Kenobi for a second. Okay, we gotta get to that. You know, I should have done. No, it's fine. She's under stealth still. All right, we're gonna do high ground now. All right, that's the money shot. There we go. Nice, nice. All right, I would like to say that we're out of the woods, but I know SLKR could be a son of a gun in this last push here. Okay. Stay on target. Ooh, yeah. All right, here it comes. I don't know if that was a good call on my part there. All right, we need a damage unity, and we need it now. Come on. Ah, you couldn't finish it off there. All right, this is where Delta could hurt me tremendously. All right, stay on target. Just don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Do we have the thing? We got the thing. Armor shred. Thank goodness for Force. I think we got him. Nice. Nice. The mid ground pulls it off. Let's go. Excellent work. Excellent work. Whew. All right, I think we might be in the clear now. Let's go do a little Sith Eternal action here. Don't know why Master Luke is chilling on defense. We'll make sure he regrets it. Give him a Watambor. Quick work out of this. Quick work. Let's go. Let's go. Satellite radio coming in with a boom, boom. Give me a little Order 66, shall we? The crit immunity is such yeah, I know it sucks, right? Listen, I'm not gonna complain. It's fine. As long as you win, it's all that matters. All right, lock that in. Lock in that. I don't need to even pay attention anymore. We're good. Nothing will top your Bane song unless Satele. As I said, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I still haven't even taken down my Christmas tree. I think honestly, I'll be real. At least 25% of the reason why I haven't taken it down yet, the baby likes looking at the Christmas tree. I call her my Christmas tree inspector. She likes to crawl. She doesn't crawl. She does back scoots. She'll like back scoot like a worm under the Christmas tree. And I'm like, I can't put the Christmas tree away. You know, every time I find the moment to do it, I feel bad. So I don't know. Maybe the Christmas tree is going to be up all year. I don't know. We have to wait and see. But I was going to say, let me get the Christmas tree taken down, then I'll do the Satele song, but I got a bad feeling that's not a good challenge, or else the Satele song might be stuck in my hard drive for a while here. I say that as a Relic 10 Kylo owner. Also, the J. Melson Enoch song tops Bane. Yeah. Oh, what? You think wow, all right. All right. I thought I couldn't ever top that. I thought I could never top the Bane song, man. It's like, shoot, that was just a lot of good things that lined up. It was the Bane was, I think, one of my most fun things I did, because unlike the other songs where you could just like, sample a line from the, whatever it might be, and then you can, play around with it, there really wasn't any Bane lines. So it was kind of fun, doing a little role play, doing a little voice acting, and I thought it came out cool. So it was one of my favorite things. And of course, I did all the cool movement with the mocap. That was totally me doing the backflips of Bane. Don't want anyone to tell you otherwise, man. I worked hard for that. They're on songs top tier. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I really do. I really do. As I said before, I kind of get a bit demotivated. I see like the AI Star Wars songs that come out, and they'll get like 500,000 views in like a day. And then there's me. I put my Windu song. I get like 2,000 views, and it took me like a lot of hours to make it. And I'm like, damn, is there even a point in doing this? The AI is taking over. People want base Windu or whatever that thing was. And I watch it like, damn, why is this actually kind of good, man? Yeah, you love the Baylan one. That means a lot. Glad you like it. Yeah, the song stuff, I kind of go through like a lot of motions. That's like, I need to find that burst of inspiration. It's like, all right, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. Botted engagement, probably. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It could just be catchy. I don't know. Let me be that too. Who knows? 5775 is your jam. I tell you, my inspiration for that was Daft Punk. Like, if Daft Punk can make a full song about around the world, why can't I just say 5775? Yeah, that's just how it goes, man. Cobb Vanth song in the future. I'm getting a bit of inspiration. I love myself a good spaghetti western style TV show character. So you know what? Probably something like that. I don't know if he has a theme, but I kind of want to do like my own thing with that here. Yeah. 5775 gets stuck in your head. I actually thought that, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I thought that was a trash song. I was like, damn, this, like, I didn't know what lyrics I wanted, so I was just 5775. Like, dude, people aren't gonna like this, man. I love being proven wrong. Like, I remember I told you guys, like, I didn't release the Grievous song for so long. It's like, people aren't gonna like this, and I held on to it for months, and I released it. I'm like, yeah, just release it. Just let it out into the wild. If people hate it, they hate it, and people ended up liking that one too. So you guys prove me wrong more often than myself. I'm my biggest critic, in case you don't know it. All right, Stranger with some unaligned Force users for Acolyte members. I don't even know how I want to approach this here. Yeah, I kind of don't want to screw around too much. What was on the south wall? I know we're kind of bouncing around right now. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not. Let's, we'll come back to that Stranger situation. I'm more worried about getting the rest of this cleared out. All right, Sith Eternal. Unfortunately, Wampa's not around. This would have been a much better use of Wampa in hindsight, but hindsight's 50-50. You either see it or you don't. We just want to throw a... I just want to Lord Vader this, maybe? Or I'd rather save SLKR. I have no idea what this guy has. In case he's got a Hondo or something sneaking around. Let's just do this. Whoa, what is this? 2021? Hell no, hell no. Where's the good stuff? There we go. All right, little Lord Vader time. Let's do it. I think I said I was gonna be done at the top of the hour. I am so not good at keeping my word when it comes to time management, does it? All right, Lord Vader, take it away, baby. Take it away. Let's go. Crank it up. All right, excellent work there. Excellent work. All right. Maybe bottom of the hour. You know what? I'm basically doing an all-nighter at this rate. I think we're going all-nighter. That's the dangerous part of streaming. Like, I can start my stream 8 hours early, and I'm gonna use every single minute of it. I won't get anything else done. The Christmas tree is still gonna be up yet another day. The microwave isn't gonna get fixed. I'm not gonna finish being able to varnish the other side of my fence. It's been a year since that. It's just, you know what? That's the problem with me and Cere. I love it too much. I love hanging out with you guys, and I can literally just... I think the way I say it, my life is so busy. Like, there's so much going on in amazing ways. But this is like my moment to just hang out with the boys, talk smack, play games, talk Star Wars. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. That's just how it goes. R10 Cup, Solo, Relic 3, Jawa, money well spent. The power of Delta. Congratulations, Manny Jimmy. You have officially achieved ultimate power inside of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Doesn't get much better than that. It truly doesn't. Oh, man. All right, did I miss anything else here? I think we're caught up. Am I caught up here? Yeah. What do you think of the mall show so far? There's not really much to run on for me, at least when it comes to plot. Like, you get like the little inklings of it. For me, I think the animation, it's crazy to think that Star Wars, that used to be a cartoon show. Cartoon. I felt like it was definitely more on the older kid side of it, but anyways, yeah, like this is so awesome seeing how the animation has matured and advanced so much since the earlier days of the Clone Wars. Music's awesome. The world building so far is so cool. They say animation. I get it. You're gonna hear me ramble. Brain slow today. So at least from those things, I've been enjoying it. My biggest complaint, I'm into the episode, and it's the end of episode. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, you couldn't give me like 5 more minutes? I think that's my biggest complaint, just how short the episodes are. I'm not sure how many episodes are going to be, but man, it's like, like I'm engaged. Like when I was watching Act, like I was like, when is this over? It was like, it's like, is this almost over? But then when it came to like Maul, it's like, oh, give me a few more minutes of this, or Andor, it's like, oh, you're ending it already? Yeah, so that was my biggest complaint about that so far, is I want it all now. I got to wait for how many more weeks? Oh my gosh. I thought all the episodes were released. I think it was only the first 2, unless I missed it. Maybe they released the rest. I only saw the first 2 episodes so far. Yeah, you could watch the Act Like. I stopped after the first 2 minutes. I made it. When did I stop watching? I think I stopped watching after Kamir killed all the Jedi, and I'm like, you know what? This is my happy ending. I think I'm gonna stop watching right here. I'm not even kidding. It's like, I think that's actually the best thing to happen to the show. All these annoying characters are dead now. There we go. We cleansed the board. Awesome. I got everything. Thank you. That's why I love the Stranger. That's why he was the highlight of the show for me. It's like yanking out a bad tooth, So, yeah, I know what happened. I saw the clips. I got the clip notes, essentially. So I know what happened. But yeah, it was like the first time I watched Star Wars, like, why am I watching this? It's like, I know I love Star Wars, but there's a point where it's like, you're making it hard to watch your stuff. So that was the low point for me in Star Wars. I'm glad there are people that liked it, though. There was, again, aspects I liked, but there was just, I think, like, even from the very opening, it was just weird. Again, I have to go back. Maybe I could fill in the dots. When that whole crime scene panned out, somehow, based off a very vague description or something, like, they knew it was, I forgot, OSHA, May, I can't remember who's who now. They knew exactly who to go for. In this crazy vast galaxy of humans and all these other species, they somehow knew exactly the person that was likely a suspect to the crowd like that, like right there. It's like, wait, am I missing something? Like, how do we know it's that person? Like, you know, it could have been someone else potentially. That was the thing that threw me off. So I have to go back and watch. Maybe I'm forgetting the details, but like I remember that like annoying me straight from episode 1. Oh, the fighting was kind of nifty. Yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. What? Was it? Yeah, Osha and me, right? I remember forgetting the characters. But yeah, like that moment, like it just kind of annoyed me a little bit. Yeah. Turns out they had way better viewership than Kenobi or Book of Boba Fett as well. But yeah, to be fair, yeah, those were rough. But I was able to get through them. But it was. Let's just say I feel like we're on the up and up. Andor's doing good. I think Maul's off to a good start. I mean, the Ahsoka show, a bit iffy. You know, Mando season 3 felt like it lost its magic a little bit. You know. Anyways, I'm digressing here. And the vast galaxy of heroes, exactly. I also wonder how much of that is hate viewership. You know, there is a thing that people hate view something like it's so bad you gotta. It's like watching a train wreck. You know, can't help but look. So I do wonder sometimes if there's a bigger story behind the metrics. Like there was so much, you know, conversation going around. So say what you will, bad publicity. What do they say? Still good publicity in a way. Anyways, let's see. Not Satele. This is Jedi Knight Revan. What do we got here? I'm not really using Star Killer as much in this account because of Delta problems against Rey. So maybe I can. Boy, I haven't done this in a hot minute. We can make this work out. Let's go. Yeah, again, everybody. I gotta get everyone to Relic 7. Everybody, here and there and everywhere. Man, we haven't listed a Star Killer song in a hot minute, honestly. Probably a good time to do so. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Andor was peak, yeah. It was, again, I have a hard time explaining. Like, it doesn't feel like Star Wars, but it was like, here's the way I look at it. Like, I actually give this feedback. I've seen a couple of games related to Galaxy that are in production or whatever, and like they had a big IP attached. And I'm like, the IP is cool, but the game's gotta be good in order for the IP to really amplify. If the game's bad, an IP can only carry it so much. And that's kind of what Andor was like. Andor, I felt like was good regardless of IP. Like it was just like another Blade Runner, some sort of sci-fi drama. Like I would watch Andor if there was not a Star Wars tag attached to it, So, but there's some other Star Wars show. Like if I would not have watched The Acolyte if there wasn't a Star Wars tag, and it's kind of like it's one of those things, Yeah. Anyways, getting on to, but yeah, it's just I know people hate Andor because it's not your traditional Star Wars experience either. So it's kind of a catch-22. I 100% agree with the people that say it didn't feel like Star Wars, because it's not. Star Wars it's got a feel and a look to it, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless because it didn't really feel like Star Wars in a way. It was this whole different thing. All right, I don't know. What do you want to do here? Yeah, let's go ahead and pull back that turn meter. I don't know. Maybe get me a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. I don't know. I feel like I'm not starting off on a good note. I'm doing too much willy-nilly stuff right now. Yeah, come on. I know we're at a Delta disadvantage, but come on. Just push through. All right. Oof. Marks here, marks there, marks everywhere. Let's get... All right, can we go for Jolie? Please don't counter into me too much. Can I get a... he's going to revive, isn't he? I'm not going to have enough damage. He's going to revive anyways, so let's just keep going for him. Come on, Star Kill. Let's hit the ult. Annoying. It's fine. We got this, though. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Lock and load. There we go. All right, now we're into clear. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Easy money. Easy money. All right. All right. Let's keep moving. Why do people act like The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker are bad? They are a lot better than people act like they were. I know it's... I don't know if it's a hot take. I thought Force Awakens was fine. Yeah, it was a bit derivative from A New Hope. It was sort of like, instead of rebooting A New Hope and starting over again, it felt like they kind of used Force Awakens as a platform to sort of start a newer New Hope style movie. So Force Awakens I was fine with. Last Jedi I was like, I wasn't crazy about it. I will say though, my expectations were subverted. What was that? That was the goal, right? They were subverted in The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker was like, yeah. He was, I didn't hate as much as people made it out to be. I liked it more than Last Jedi, I guess. Although Last Jedi, got to give credit where credit. It was a very different. All right, what do we want to do here on this Tarkin? You know what? Just to play it safe, just to get through it. Let's go ahead and Queen Amidala this one. Probably overkill, but again, on the free-to-play account, we don't get the luxury. It's a whole different world. We don't get the luxury to screw around, have 20 million teams left over, toy around with our opponent's defense. If you drop a battle, I might be playing a dead Grand Arena as we speak, so let's just make sure we try not to screw around too much. Yeah? Yeah? All right, Gary, go ahead and play the song. All right, let's do it. Give me the cooldown increase. All right. Let's go all in on Daddy Tarkin. Oh, they put CX2 on this one. Interesting. Oh, there's that beautiful Delta. Working its magic, baby. All right.
Let the sun dry
Up,
us.
up, and away we go.
I love the water. The water. I love the
That did a whole lot of nothing. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Little basic right here. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. I think I should have. This is going to take so long with 4,000 crit damage. Just throw it on auto. Just throw it on auto. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take a while. It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, you missed the Naboo raid? It was cooler for sure than Order 66. I thought it was cool being able to do the space battle aspect. It was unique. It was also more auto-friendly, but the autos took a long time, and sometimes there's some weird RNG stuff. But if we take away the gameplay, at least just the general feel and vibe, I thought it was cool. Droids marching through the shield, you know, especially the end when you win, you have like all the T-posing Gungans in the background. That was good stuff, man. Good stuff. Sith Raid was actually, no, Sith Raid. That was the full package. It was cinematic. The gameplay was really well done. Again, it was challenging. Don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things. Like in hindsight, like I remember how frustrated I was playing Malik. I could look in hindsight and be like, you know, it was a good event though. I could look at Sith Trio raid. I know there's a lot of concerns of how difficult that was, but you could look in retrospect like it was still a good raid. I haven't been able to look in retrospect and be like, damn, you know what? The Endor raid was awesome. I haven't been saying that. I'm not going to look in retrospect likely look at the Andor event and be like, damn, that was a good legendary event. So, you know, say what you will. I felt like they had the balance between making something unique, creative, and also making sure there's also a level of strategy. Like there was an actual puzzle to it all. Like the Malik was a pretty sick puzzle that they had going on back then. Yeah. Sith Raid was great. Yeah. Original gas event took you 5 bajillion attempts. I think that was part of the challenge too. And I think that was the fun of the game. Trying to find that min-max ratio. Oh boy. All right, we actually have some work on this back wall. Do I just maybe want to do SLKR on this? Honestly, I think I might. How am I going to handle the Queen Amidala? Boy, we are running out of teams. Man, it would have been nice having Wampa do its job today. I don't know if I trust Traya with the Delta. I'm worried about Leia versus Queen Amidala. I think I can. I need to decide who do I split between these two. You know what? I think I'm gonna hope that this does not go as badly as I imagine it could. I think it's fine. This one should be okay. Give me this one. Give me that one. No datacrons available. All right, Leia. Do what you got to do. Let's see what we can make happen here. All right, let's go. Ooh. No Omis? Ooh, no Omis. All right. Let's go ahead and see if maybe I can get something special here. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. All right, let's see. It looks like we got the line. Let's go start working over here. Beautifully done. Give me another stun here. Oh my gosh, what a difference without the Omicron. There we go. Problem solved. And I think at this point we got the auto. Send it, baby. We're good. We're good. Crate Director Raid was the last good raid. Out of the recent era of raids, I think Crate was the... Again, it had its problems. Don't get me wrong. Like, it wasn't a very... I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't think it was a very auto-friendly event. Because here's the problem with a lot of this stuff. It's like... they make you do the same thing for a year straight. You can't sim. It's like the first little bit, okay, but like a whole year, it's like there comes a point where you don't want to be spending an hour playing the same thing over and over again. Like they have this problem, like they'll give us content, but it's just the same thing. Like at least the reason why I love Grand Arena, for the most part, it's a unique experience. It's the only game mode I truly just play on manual. Like territory battles, I'm autoing it. Conquest, I'm autoing it. Like pretty much everything I auto. This is the one game where I feel like I get quality game time. And the raids at this point, it's like I even say they just hit auto. It's like it's the same thing. Especially the way they design raids, like it's not going to be much different this run versus last run. Yeah, you need rotating raids, something. But the problem is that, again, they want to incentivize you to get the newest characters, not the older ones. So that's the philosophy the vibe I'm getting from them. All right, looks like we're getting through this though, slowly but surely. All right, give me you. All right, let's go. Oh, shoot. Wanted Hux. Oh, well. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. I made a boo-boo on that one. Son of a gun. Oh, well, is what it is.
It's not like that at all.
We get Ezra. There we go, in the yellow. All right, yeah, I made a big boo-boo. Come on, finish the job. All right, let's get a siphon over here. And I think I'm in the clear? All right, I think we might be in the clear here. Let's see. Ooh, a little sketchy, All right, stun Ben now. All right, ultimate. I think we might lose Rey, unfortunately. Which Rey? I guess we'll find out. All right, let's go target Ben. Oh, I was hoping to get the kill there. I guess we'll siphon over here in the meantime. Oh, seriously? Okay. I can work with this. Set a whirlwind. Actually, yeah, that's working out well. Now we just got to get Ben to take a turn. Which Ben? I guess we'll find out. Okay, beautiful. That should get rid of Ben.
What could you?
Yeah, alrighty. We got the money. There we go. Beautiful. Clap it up. Excellent work. Someone clap it up for this poor guy. Thank you. I kind of almost screwed him over there. All right. I think we got I still got to somehow dig at the bottom of my barrel. I think the other thing is, too, I might be putting all this time into Grand Arena. This guy might not even show up. It's just the free-to-play Grand Arenas are so weird. Oh, man, such a weird experience. It's like you put all this time and then they don't show up, or you put all the time and then they just show up last second, full clear in 5 minutes with max banners delted out of their mind. It's like, man, can I get like a happy balance of it all? All right, I'm going to hope that Mr. J can handle this one here. Hut Cartel, lock it in, baby. All right, there we go. No data crons needed for this one, baby. All right, get out of my eardrums. Let's go ahead. Get a little Wonga going. Clap it up, Hunter. Make some plays happen. We need more title card episodes like today. I know, right? All right, what do we got? Just go all in on the big guy, right? That's all we got to do. All right. Bit of a Delta disadvantage yet again, but story of my life. It's now or never. I'm not going to be able to wail forever. All right, easy does. Let's get a little disarm on him. Why not? Okay. Luckily, no Star Killer here. This could be a lot sketchier, I think. Come on. Pile them on, baby. There we go. Nicely done. That was a stacked Subway sandwich if I've ever seen one. Beautiful. Stacked the thermals. Line them up. Excellent. All right. Any chance you'll play the new KOTOR Fate when it comes up? Man, that's a while. That's gonna be a couple years, I think, right? I can barely make plans for tomorrow, but I see a future where we can play it. As long as the Christmas tree's down by then. We'll see. Doesn't the TVA stand for the beautiful Arnold? Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna be flattered if that was the case. I would love that. All right. Maul. For the most part, today's going well, barring the Wampa and some annoying Delta situations. All right, Maul. Oh boy, we're definitely getting a little low on ammo. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. It's not a super threatening Maul team. All right, let's do an inventory check real quick. My gas team is basically non-existent, so ignore gas. I don't think I have mods on Rexy. I literally just got him the gear at 13. Yeah, he's got no mods. So I don't know if I want to play ball with that there. Although now that he's at gear 13, I probably should put some mods on him. Got use for him now. All right, but we have Revan. I got a Malgus team, so that's 2. We have a Traya and I got a Luke, and those are 4 teams. That's all I need, right? I think it's just 4 teams. 4 teams. 4 teams, okay. And down here, what do we have? We have gas. That's the most threatening thing I have down here. So maybe I should worry about this. Who is my go-to? Ooh, this actually could be complicated. I guess I could maybe Traya this one here. We got to be careful, though. Malgus, I don't think Relic 3 is going to do me much of a favor. All right, I think I got a loose game plan. We'll see. Is this Kyber? Unfortunately, yet fortunately. All right. I'm going to trust the Traya. Hope for maybe a good insta-kill. Yeah, I don't know if I want to trust Mon Mothma Luthen on this one. Don't think I want to trust... What was the other team? Malgus on this. I don't think I want to trust my Darth Revan. So we have this stuff, I think. I just got to make sure that we don't get clobbered. Let's go ahead and you know what? Let's go. We'll commit. We're gonna commit to it. Savage, let's go ahead. Bring out the wife. Here we go. Let's see. This could go well. This could also go miserably. We'll find out. If Captain Rex lines up a good aerial advantage, we're kind of screwed. All right, let's go. I'm worried about Savage ramping up Gas's damage here. Okay, attack out of turns, doing work.
You have done well, son.
All right, Gas should be going down for nap time. Do I go for the sacrifice? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill off 5s fast enough, honestly. I don't know. This can go wrong so many ways. I'm not gonna have enough. He's only Relic 5, so we're even on the Delta. I'm going for it. Let's go jack up his cooldowns while we're here. YOLO. Come on. Ah, shoot. Oof. Ooh. All right, insta kill. Wow. That was the money shot I was waiting for. I was hoping I was going to get the Traya unique to pop off there. Excellent. All right. A little sketch, but we got it. There we go. No Relic Delta's going to claim us today on that battle. Excellent. All right, next up, the rest are actually fairly straightforward. I actually can Imperial Trooper this one. Yeah, we can do this easily.
Singular vision.
Yeah, this is an easy battle. Oh my gosh, Imperial Troopers, say, man, life's good. All right, get them off my eardrums. Let's go. Get the Dark Troopers going. Man, we haven't activated the Dark Trooper in a while. This Trooper's been collecting dust, let me tell you, on all my accounts. Let's get to work. Kiss Troopers. I forgot, it's been too long. Oh, shoot. Wait. Does Bausch? No. Deadly Bluff doesn't stop attack out of turns or assisting when there's no Jabba. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Hoping I'm remembering.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Please, somebody can assist. Yes, okay. It's just with Jabba. Come on, push a little bit more. There we go. We got the kill. Let's go for Bob.
You have something.
Come on, keep moving. Kind of get the kill. Yeah, kill locked in. One more for the road. Excellent work, and that is GG's on this one. Beautiful. Keep the Terminator flowing. And let him taunt. Make him feel like he's useful for a few seconds. All right, one more hit. Come on. Just go basic. I think I can throw us an auto. Pretty sure we can throw us an auto here. Never mind, they're being idiots right now. Oh, well, if your opponent has an attack by now, he can't full clear at this point. Maybe against the normal defense. Do you not know what my defense is on this account? It's not pretty. I'm actually embarrassed of, but the best I can do is bring all my stuff on offense to try to full clear, because I know my defense ain't going to hold, and I won't have anything to clear them. I mean, this isn't anything like super fancy, you know. You can, with the, I don't know how big their roster is, but if you have a decent sized roster, which is most of my opponents, they can clear this pretty quickly with some solos. All right. Was there one more team on the back, or we got them all? Oh, we got one more. All right, I will probably throw down. I don't know if I'm trying to debate between the Malgus Revan split, or we can use. I think maybe, you know what? Maybe Mon Mothma here. Yeah, let's go Mon Mothma on this one. Gotta be careful. I could sense something can go very off the rails on this battle. All right, let's do it. You got Tarkin? Of course I got Tarkin. Yeah. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, he's hanging out with the other clones that I'm not needing for Lord Vader. All right, let's get to work. Let's go. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should utilize the Andor I'm gonna get on this account. 5-star Andor might be useful. I don't know. I got Luthen. Come on, need more damage.
I've given up all chance at inner peace.
Come on. Come on.
I'm damned.
Are you kidding me?
I burned my life.
All my hard work gone.
I'll never see. Now the ego that started this fight.
That sucks.
Never ever. Mirror.
Come on. It's gonna take forever. Shooting Skittles at this grandma. Come on, we're almost there. There we go. One more. Thank you. No, today. All right, we got it. Man, they're going all in on Kyle. Almost there. Put it on auto. I think we got it. Pretty sure we got it now. Come on. Easy money, easy. We got it. We're good. We're in the clear, I think, folks. And come on, wrap it up. Come on, don't give up to me now. Come on, a few more. There we go. Dot your T's, cross your I's. And that's all she wrote. Beautiful. We got it. Good stuff. What are you talking about? What can I say? As I am now a father, the dad jokes are starting to easily come on to me. It's actually quite scary. Hello, how we doing? Great singing, Dimitri. All right, one more. I'm guessing we go for Malgus on this one. Maybe full power Malgus. Yeah, I think we're gonna go full power Malgus. No. I know you got more relics, Revan, but we're gonna go with this. All right, final battle. Let's not suck. Any guess on what the next era be? Man, that's like the 20th time I've heard that today. Pretty sure it's gonna be Mando. TLDW. I'm putting money on Mando all day. I'll be surprised if it's not Mando or Ahsoka. I'll be blown away. Mando era, Ahsoka era is what I'm trying to say. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. Give me a little bit of this over there. Come on. All right, Maul's gonna make me do the little dance around him. Come on, little basic over here. Come on. All right, we got fear on Maul. We got ourselves a few seconds. Come on, man. Just die already, will ya? There we go. Buff immunity. Jump him out of here. All right. We don't ask questions around here. We will not ask any questions. And beautiful. Not too bad. We'll take it. Hey, you know what? All things considered, the Wampa was kind of a Hail Mary. I knew we were kind of walking into a deadly situation there. We did the most we can. I think we pretty much stretched my roster to almost its limit there. And then let's see. Easy back wall. The problem with what I do, I put all my good capital ships on defense on this one too. And unfortunately, I don't really think, I don't think I can pull off the Galactic Republic counter because it requires... It requires, what is it? Shoot, I'm actually embarrassed to say this. I don't have the Captain Rex ship unlocked. I don't have it unlocked. I actually don't. Do I even have any shards for it? Let me go back. Do I even have the ship unlocked? Oh, I do have shards. I just haven't unlocked it. You know what? Let me unlock it. Now that Captain Rex is gear 13, I maybe should open up this ship finally. Yeah, we'll take advantage of it. So I don't know if I can pull off. I'm gonna hope that my opponent doesn't show up. Otherwise, man, I could have been spending this time taking a walk with my wife and daughter and taking a little CS. Hopefully, he doesn't show up. So it was a well-earned win, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go. Let's go hop on into not Fleet Arena. Let's go hop into Grand. No, where's Grand Arena? The thing up there. I'll give it a spin. Well, I guess we'll try to think outside the box a little bit for a second. Rex ship testing. You know what? We gotta find something to test nowadays. Isn't it goes for a triple attacker anyways? I prefer Windu. It's actually so weird to say. I prefer Windu over Kenobi in almost every variant. I mean, I can go for it. I don't think I have the... I'll be honest, I haven't ran Kenobi versus Executive in a hot minute. I always go Windu all day. I don't know. Yeah, because isn't the unending loyalty kind of a problem? If you get the stealth on you, you're just going to cause a massive problem, I think, right? I'll be honest, my brain's actually, I'm sorry if my energy's starting to run low. I'm like, I feel like a zombie right now trying to stay awake here. Let me see. I made a video on this way back when. Let's see, Kenobi. What? Buzz Lightyear and Emperor Zurg are coming to Fortnite? Heck yeah! I might have to finally play Fortnite. Let's see, Negotiator. Yeah, it's been many moons. I used to use Negotiator when there was no triple attacker. Let's see here. What was the lineup? Yeah, it's the same problem. I don't have the clones up and running. I mean, again, I could just, I got a garbage 5s. Let's just pick something and go with it. Let's just not put too much thought into this. Yeah, what are they coming to Galaxies? I know, right? Finalizer's kind of a coin toss. The triple attacker's rough. If they go for, it's like, what is it, 33% chance or whatever. If they go for Finalizer, it's kind of done. Sometimes they go for the right one. They go for the Special Forces, buys me time, and we can maybe squeeze something out. But yeah, finishing up the rest of the Galactic Republic is definitely becoming a priority now that we're starting to relic up some of these other guys. Yeah. Rebels, do I have? I do have Akbar, but the problem is I don't have the lineup I like. And also don't have all the pretty stuff. I do have a 7. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's do it. Give it a whirl, give it a try. The thing is, I kind of prefer to have Resistance X-Wing, although that thing is hot garbage on this account. Let's see. All right, give me one more. One more reinforcement. What can I use here? Save the GNOs in case something goes terribly wrong. All right, let's give me Karth. All right, I don't know. Let's see. GL Racing. I was debating what to use my Lightspeed tokens on. Ironically, I don't want to get Rey up and running. I'd rather get Baylan, Bo, and Afra. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a wrong call, but I think it feels right. And that's the most part. As long as it feels right to me, that's all I care about. All right. You guys ready for this? Let's see what I can do here. Rebel Beam, we got him. He's chilling in that reinforcement, ready to rock and roll. All right, my problem is I kind of got garbage-ish relics. But you know what? We're gonna make the most out of it. Let's go. Crank it up. All right, let's do it. Yeah, the thing that sucks is that it's the evasion up that can really throw me off, especially when I don't already get much damage out like my main account. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. There we go. We finally got a hit there. Come on, come on. Oh, you got to get him out, please. It's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah. Still likely gonna run into a problem with Houndstooth. This could be a timeout, likely. We'll see what happens. All right, come on. Let's get Xanadu Blood out, and I'll feel really good about myself. All right, we're probably gonna lose him. Or... let's do this. All right, come on, Xanadu Blood. Ah! That hurts. That hurts. That hurts big time. Come on, get Xanadu out for me, man. I gotta have one AoE. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, well, the Xanadu Blood's gonna get healed. Yeah, this is where we kind of time out. Ah, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Oh, at least we got a dodge there. I'll take that. All right, come on. Can I get... oh, this actually... oh, shoot. I have a decision to make here. Shoot, I really want to call Karth out. Like, this is perfect. I have no breach on me. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. Houndstooth is such an annoyance. All right, on the bright side, you know, this is a cleanable 2-shot. Man, that Xanadu Blood should have been dead a long time ago. I didn't even get the buff community. All right, throw this baby on auto, I guess. All right. At least it's in a cleanup. We got the important one off. I guess Finalizer could probably piecemeal this if we really wanted to. Man, I'm really mad at myself. I was like, I'll be done in. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. All right, let's see. Shoot. I don't know if I have a counter for this. All right, let's do one more battle, and then I'm definitely gonna get off after here. I told my beautiful lady, it's like, hey, we're gonna go on a walk about 34 minutes ago, and then I'm gonna take a siesta. I don't think any of that's gonna happen here. So let's knock this out. Boy, this is gonna be a tough one. Let's see, Sunfac, yeah. Give me TIE Bomber. All right, this is gonna be a Hail Mary, and it's not gonna be full of grace, and I don't know if RNG is gonna be with me. Let's do it. Riptide, I know. As I said, people don't understand. This is why, like, sometimes, like, you know, I just, like, do minimum time needed for a Grand Arena, because if I start 8 hours, I will do everything to play Grand Arena for 8 hours. And then nothing gets done. Nothing else gets done. And then it just turns into a snowball effect. So we got to make sure this counts. I don't want to have any problems with B-Wing. Wait, what the hell is that, Rogue One? What the hell is this guy doing? Come on. Come on. No Rogue One, no problem. Or sorry, no B-Wing, whatever it is. A, B, C's, D, E, F's, I don't care. Come on, yeah. Come on. Hurry. Please, no. Gosh dang, all right, we might be in trouble. Oh, boy. Boy. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Well, and you know what the worst feeling would be? If my opponent showed up and just full cleared and we spent an hour playing this and we still lost. Well, I definitely don't have a way of cleaning any of this up at this point. Well, that's it. So, again, the ultimate strategy, if you're someone fighting matchmaking, Delta, and Datacrons, the best strategy, just hope they don't show up. That is the best one. And so far, I feel confident that they just came to get their crystals, and they're like, all right, this isn't worth my time, and we got the win. There is honor in that in some way, I suppose. All right. I'm going to get out of here now. Again, my energy is at a crazy level lows right now, so I got to go ahead and sip some Jawa juice. Going to go and take a little spots at a little walk around the park, and I'm taking a siesta today, my friends. Let's go ahead and make sure I'm caught up on everything else. Hey, Jay, when are you working on the next free-to-play guide? Maddie, I'm going to say the same thing again. I haven't even taken down my Christmas tree. I haven't fixed my microwave. I can keep letting the list go on and on and on. I am basically, I think I keep saying I should probably just make a video. It's not a fun video. Hey guys, we're making a video today. No farming guide anytime soon. Like, it's not a good video. So I just talk about it in comments and in the what's it called? Live stream or whatever. Long story short, as I said, my life is hectic right now. Crazy busy, all the great ways, but time's a limited asset. And I don't expect a free-to-play guide at the very earliest. And I don't want to even promise this. I'm just going to say, you know what, to set expectations, probably next year. You know, I've skipped some years on farming guides, once or twice here and there for whatever reasons in the past. This might be a year I skip. My hope is that maybe summer. There's just nothing's lining up for it to happen anytime soon right now. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff happened at the present time. So, again, I'm sure there's a lot of other guides that I would agree with that are probably just as good. Maybe not as good, but it's still good enough to help you guys out. In the meantime, the other problem is those farming guides. I'm going to tell you guys straight. The amount of time and money I spend doing those, I've actually never technically. I've lost money at every single farming guide. And the other thing is that means there's a lot of time, and I get a lot of help with that. And unfortunately, the people that also help me, shout out to Adam. He's neck deep. He's in overdrive mode out of video game studio he's working at, so he hasn't had time to help me out with that. And the other problem is it takes so much time and effort to make that guide. Unless you guys want like a simple PowerPoint, you don't want the fancy schmancy stuff. If you don't want fancy schmancy, okay, I'll put a few graphics together, okay. But like to make the farming guide, it's a couple weeks of work to put that together, and I don't have the manpower right now to do that right now with the people that help me out, and also even myself. I need to do a lot of stuff on my side for that too. So I want to say at the earliest, maybe come summer, because right now all my personal manpower is making sure I can get Crota to its Playable's demo state come this summer. I got to make sure I put all my effort in, because I'm going to tell you guys, I look at it, it's like I got to make sure I put all my heart, effort, soul into it, because the time and effort and the money putting into that, shoot, my daughter could have had what's it called? Could have had her college taken care of already. So I got to make sure I take care of this opportunity. I put all my effort and focus into it, because let me tell you, if I look in hindsight and be like, I didn't give it 100%, it's going to eat at me. So I got to make sure I give it 100% right now. And that just means, the farming guide, which again, it's the previous farming guides. If you take away lightspeed tokens, which are a very temporary thing, the last farming guide is more or less 80% the same. So it's not like there's some mind-blowing things that I would recommend. And even if I did make a farming guide, I would not consider lightspeed tokens, because it's not going to have any application as far as we can tell come next time, because all the Journey Quest stuff is going to be, what's it called? It's going to be gone. Those, jeez, I can't talk. I got to get to sleep. I'm running low on sleep right now. The Journey Quest tokens, as far as we know, they're not going to be here. So I feel like an idiot if I spend all this time and effort making the super ultimate farming guide, and it's only viable for like 3 more months, and then the lightspeed tokens go away. So, yeah, so we'll see. At the earliest summer, but we'll see from beyond that. But again, the previous farming guide, it's mostly got all the same stuff. Yeah. Hola, papi! Are you going to Star Wars Celebration LA? Is it in LA this year? Shoot, I don't know. Maybe I'll go. Wasn't on my radar. I didn't even know. Didn't even know that was the case. So maybe I'll have to do it. I don't know. Are you going to take down your Christmas tree? Not gonna get going. My life is a domino effect. That's all. The Christmas tree, I don't think it's gonna happen. Especially we're gonna be visiting Grandma. Grandma wants to see the baby. And I know I'm gonna be busy before seeing Grandma. And then when I come back from seeing Grandma, I'm gonna be busy. And the Christmas tree is still gonna be there. So I feel like, you know what? I might as well just keep the Christmas tree up at this point. It's already I feel like we're closer to Christmas to the next one than the previous one. So maybe I just keep it up for right now. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, show us the picture. Oh yeah, I already showed this earlier. Yeah, this is the good days of Galaxy when I felt like the developers cared about their game and the community. This was, I don't think most of these people even work there anymore. Signed by the developers who worked on Galaxy of Heroes back then. I got this, I think, in 2018? I think that was 2018. I got that. Really sweet. Really sleek. Sleet? Whatever. Anyways, my family decorates the tree with all the holidays year round. See, there you go. That's what I should do. We'll just make it into a spring tree, summer tree, fall tree at that point. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anyone else, but give it a round of applause to you guys. Thank you all so much for coming out today. Hopefully my sleepiness was not a hindrance to your enjoyment. I appreciate you being here, my friends. Whether you're here for a minute, an hour, 10 hours, 11 hours, 20 hours, 2 years, 20 years, 20 centuries. I thank you. Leaving a like, just being here, disliking and reliking, of course. And of course, the folks going above and beyond the Imperial Call of Duty, keeping the lights on 25-8 for that one extra day of parting hot. I'm talking about Eric Porter, Alex Satele, Iso Solo, Kessel, Sakuna, Manny, Jimmy, and of course, we got many gifted memberships from Ivan Sivroslav, Blaze the Saint. What else we got? Who else is there? Heat Lash. Hopefully the interview went well. I think we're all good. Yeah, baby. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Keeping the party going. What else we want to say, Gary? Yeah, okay, all right, I'll say the thing. Do you want me to say the thing? Because you never know when we won't say the thing. When the thing happens, the thing. So let's make sure we say the thing. Bring me over.
And that thing is, it's great to be in the Empire today. CG, and going back to the beginning of the video, please do not fix your game. Everyone sing it with me. Don't fix your game! I'll see you guys later. Alligators in the wild, crocodile, let's do it.
Do not fix your game!
Your game. Fix your game. Fix your game. Oh, fix your game. Oh, fix your game. Oh, fix your game. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. The bugs and the glitches are haunting me. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your Fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. All your servers found on Tatooine. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, look another unmarking, but you're supposed to say that you are sorry. Oh, please fix your game. Your game. Fix your game. Please just fix your game. These bugs are pretty lame. I can't log into play, but you want me to pay. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. The bugs and the glitches are haunting me. Oh, fix your game, An update dropped.
They fixed their game.